Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good Monday morning. I am a weirdo, and apparently, when I made this announcement for the stream for this morning, I messed up and it said PM, 10 p.m. So I just had to fix it like 15 minutes ago for it to say AM. So everybody's probably going to think I'm doing some type of uh, nighttime stream, and I'm not. So anybody that knows me knows it's 10 in the morning, brunch with Bean. Uh, brunch being welcome, Dan. Good morning. Thanks for joining the stream. I was just saying how I kind of messed up. I wouldn't like to come into the studio, StreamYard studio. Let me get this so it doesn't start playing again. And I'm like, usually it has a countdown telling you how close that you are coming to your time for your live stream. And I'm looking at it, it says 10, okay? But again, usually have a countdown half an hour or so before the freaking stream. And that's when I noticed that it said 10 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to have anybody freaking show up to my stream. But you're here. Yay. Maybe they'll trickle in. It shows two watching. So who's ever in the background? Hi. Happy Monday. Crazy. I apologize for that. Like I said, we just got back yesterday morning from Vermont. We were gone since Thursday night. Good morning. Gary's Metal Detecting has joined us also. Not a problem. I think jumping in the shower has more precedence. But thank you for popping in and saying hi. Smash that like button before you take off. I appreciate it. I was just scrolling through that blog site that I have, my Risque Business blog site, looking for a story just in case nobody was here. Like I said, I write stuff. I haven't written in a while, but some people like to hear it, some people don't. Let's see, what's this? Let's see, I'll bang one out, see what you guys think. I'm going to put on my cheetah readers. The uncool glasses. Okay, it's called, this one is called Just One of Those Days. Ever have one of those days? Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not missing it. Oh, crossing fingers for you, Gary. Okay, we'll start this again. Have you ever had one of those days? I think mine was today. It started off normal enough. Nope, wrong there too. I fell asleep on the couch between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning and woke up by my boyfriend's cell phone alarm at 5:30 a.m. So we kissed in passing and I went to bed and left for work. Sorry, hon. Then hours passed and I'm heading down the driveway to my car, which was parked on the street. And as I got to the end of the driveway, I realized to my dismay that someone had stolen my newly planted creeping phlox that I had lovingly transplanted just 2 weeks earlier. I was really upset that someone would just walk up to a random house and take their plants. They weren't ripped out they weren't ripped out and tossed onto the sidewalk, so some jerk took them home with them to replant at their house. Then I decided to go to Walmart on my lunch break to cash my payroll check. I approached the front registers and noticed this woman on one of those powered scooters heading for the first register in line. I casually walked around her to the register towards the very front of the store, and I stood at the corner of the conveyor belt while waiting for the customer before me to finish his transaction before stepping closer to the cashier. At this point, I feel myself being slammed into the corner of the register from behind. I turn around, ready to commence pummeling on the sorry SOB. That gray-haired woman on the scooter ran the damn thing right into me. So much for not swearing in public or at a handicappers, and double whammy for being. I automatically burst out, "What the fuck?" She replies with the feeble, "Sorry, I don't know where the brakes are." I looked at her miffed and say, "Then you shouldn't be allowed to use it." "What? Do you think I want to be driving it next? Maybe you should do a test drive before taking it for a spin. Cheese and rice." At this point, the male cashier didn't know how to react because he just kept processing my transaction and barely made eye contact with me. Not off to a good start. Holy shit, sorry guys. He probably figured if she's ready to go at it with a handicapped person, he better not mess up on the amount of cash he's giving back to me. I know this post will piss many off, but screw it. Writing is therapeutic and is helping to make me feel slightly better. It's a good thing she was handicapped because I wanted to break both of her legs. Oh yeah, funny how she found the reverse button pretty darn quick. And hello, what? You can't say heads up, watch out, big beat? Well, at least she had the good sense to say sorry before I walked away from Crawlmart. Here is my Walmart ditty. Went to Walmart to cash my check at the register, waiting on deck. Asked the guy if he had enough cash, got a handicapped scooter up my ass. I didn't mean to be a jerk, said what I said, and headed back to work. Please, before the lady can make another mistake, someone show her how to use that damn emergency brake. So again, that's just one of my many writings. I will get out of that. Pay attention to you guys. More shit, Dan. Let's see. The other day, went to the beach and the guy thinks he owns the beach, pulls in to get out, and made one pass, dragging his scoop from the trowel line to the side. The towel line, like I dare you to cross this. Then he came back, made another big loop in the middle on the beach, and left and repeated. Missed a handful of change. Okay. You're thinking of trying that for her headaches. Where is that? I don't see Brewers. Where's that? Where they sneak? There he is. Good morning, Jeppa. Oh my God, I still got Dan's thing up on the wall. Hold on. Not a good morning, apparently. Like I said, I just realized my stupid stream said it was for 10 p.m. Brewer Prospecting. Good morning. The Butt Files. Good morning. Thank you for joining Danny Boy and Gary's Metal Detecting. Get away from my stuff on the shelf, No, you're smelling my muffin. Shut up. I meant my blueberry muffin. Ooh, I had that like last month. I moved coming down the camper stairs carrying my dog, and really I thought I tore my meniscus or something like that, but maybe I didn't tear it and I just kind of really freaked it out or something, tweaked it out, freaked it out, because I haven't had it fixed and I haven't seen the doctor yet, but it's pretty much better, back to the norm. Papa Ralph is in the house. Good morning, Papa. Lurking in the background. You must have been the number two. Well, not that you were a number two. I take it back. Mark Thomas says, "Hey, lurkerers. Hey, shut up. You do this every time I have my live stream, Go away. You want one of my crackers? You want You want a piece of my Triscuit and cheese? Want this? You like them on my Triscuit? Oh my God! Don't leave it there. You like my Triscuits? You're not gonna eat my Triscuits and cheese? Oh well. Hey, what's going on? I'm on my way to work. So hello and good morning. Hello, plugs for days. Cheers. Raising my mug. Have a good day. My son, Mark Thomas, go clean your room. Well, thank you for showing up. And have a great day if you can't stay. So yeah, we went to Vermont this past weekend. Left Thursday evening because hubby decided he was going to call in sick on Friday. So we left Thursday when he got out of work. So we actually had Thursday night there, Friday night there, Saturday night there, and came home yesterday morning around 9:30. Yeah, about 9:30, I think we headed out, and we got home roughly around 11:30-ish. Had a great weekend. We built my sister's pergola, just the four of us. The only thing we didn't do was have like the trusses things on the roof up. And then the aluminum metal panels, or whatever you want to call it. And they brought our mother home yesterday. And then they showered, grabbed their dog, and went back because they're on vacation. Hubby begins his on call again this week. So it's Monday. He will be on call from Monday to Monday. So this weekend coming up at the end of the week, we will not be up there because he's up. Speaking of the devil, look who came through the door. It did. You guys did a freaking awesome job. Bean saved the day, though. Didn't I, babe? Didn't I? It was kind of... I was praying for a breeze because it was so friggin' hot. I mean, it was hot. Sweltering. I have this little spray bottle of water that was in the fridge. So I was spraying the guys' insides of their hat, putting it back on there, kind of like spraying their shoulders, just a little bit of coolness. So anyways, they have a 2x4 screwed into these two big columns to kind of help stabilize them while they're attempting to put the upper higher part on, which is where the roof peak stuff timber would go. So anywho, the guys are struggling to do that. One side really gave them a hard time. Now the second side fucking pretty much fell in. Good morning, American Justice of Texas. Happy Monday. So we're standing there and a breeze came and I said, thank you. Oh my God, thank you for the breeze. And it really came through. And I was standing on their square pillars. Okay. So I'm kind of like holding one stable and the opposite corner from me wood starts to go like this. So I abandoned my post and I hurried up and ran across to that second beam and I freaking put myself up against it and made it stand back straight. So I saved it, or it would have just ripped everything that they just did down. We got it up. They finished I think they got all of the roof panels. I think she said they might have stopped with just one roof panel, one side of the roof, and continue tomorrow. Good morning, Rosa. Thank you for joining. Thanks, babe. Hey, it was definitely a team effort, and we got the mofo up. I don't think I have the pictures here to pull up. But we did capture some more hummingbirds, and I made a little video of that, and I uploaded it. I also shared it on my Facebook. And if you have me on Facebook, you can actually see our camping pictures over the weekend. Which is funny, too, because I saw Joe from Michigan Gems had a post about her and Jack's feet from the funny suntan they got from their footwear being out in the sun. I also have my the pattern of the sandals I was wearing, but apparently I could see them in the morning, but when I went to take a picture of them so that I could add them to Joe's post, they didn't look like they did in the morning, so I didn't upload them. I love Hummers, and the birds ain't bad either. So, as you can see in my non-Bob Ross painting, mail go. What is that fucking guy said? We got some mail. We got some mail. We got some mail. Oh, you want to see what's funny? I went to make this picture, right? And I got some spent, like a dabber, like if your marker, your pen leaks, you always have something else that you kind of wipe it on, like a fucking runny nose. So I was going through some of my paper to find one that didn't have anything on it, so that I could just write, Monday mail call. Michigan Gems. And Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting. We were just talking about Joe and her patterned feet. Oh, you got it. I'm so sorry. I had that for about a month. I kept saying, I gotta find. Oh, does anybody have Rocky Mountain Live's address like a dick? And then I finally went to your about section on your channel, and everything I needed was right there from the get. So I apologize for that, but I'm so glad that you got blistered feet. Oh my Lord, not good. Don't tell me. No, you sent the Turkish stuff, right? Yeah, no, we don't have that yet. I still have to put your stuff together to send to you. We got a bunch of stuff for the Dark Knight Detector's son that's into the sour stuff. Yeah, but I want to I have to go and hand pick all the savory and sweet stuff that I think that you will enjoy. But what I'm going to do is I'm trying to what I'm going to do is go back to Walmart because when you're at checkout and have all those vending size bags, that's the perfect size, you know what I mean? To be able to send you samples. You don't need a fucking humongous bag of Cheetos, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. You are quick. 12 hours magnet fishing in Detroit. Did you not put sunblock on your feet? I know no one thinks of their feet. B Higgles in the house. Thanks for joining us this morning. I know. You know what? I put stuff. Guido's. Good morning, Guido. Thanks for joining. Actually, I didn't put anything on this weekend for sunscreen because we didn't really go in the water much other than to let the little swim. But I have bug spray on. And the funny thing is because bug spray kind of is somewhat of an emollient. So, again, I know I got sun behind the back of my neck because I can feel it. Hold on, let me go back up to Gems. I was busy looking at the hot ass firefighter that was hanging out with me. Did he shave his hose? Did he touch his hose? Only good touching. So somebody firefighter, or this guy just happened to show up to where you're magnet fishing, thinking you might need a hand. I think I overcooked my Triscuit, and the cheese, shredded cheese that I use. He just showed up to magnet. He was checking out your ass, bish. Why? Why did you not get his number? Just to say, hey, if next time I go out magnet fishing, I can give you a call. If you're not at work, you can always respond. You can be a first responder. Not if she said she had a fire in her pants. The only thing is you're not supposed to blow on fire. That'll just get it hotter. You're supposed to stop, drop, and roll. So anyway, I was talking about, and people came in, so I had to say hi and went off track. But when I was looking for the paper to make this stupid mail call, I came across this photo, and I can't remember. I don't know who it's supposed to be. I don't know if this is supposed to be my husband or just somebody. But ready for a good laugh? He could be like Homer Simpson's country fucking brother or cousin. That could be Swifty. That could be my hubby. Tripwire. Oh, that could be Drip. What? Does he wear a fucking hat though? He's always in a do rag, so I think I would make him in a do rag. I don't know, but I think he's so funny. Yeah, funny. Okay, so where do we begin? Oh, let me just say, hubby bought us a starter kit for gold panning for prospecting. So we got a little bag to. It was he ordered it from Amazon, but it comes from a company called. Please don't get mad at us, because we don't know shit. We're just beginning, so we just obviously this is probably like cheapest fucking starter kit. Um, Without going to people that we know. So if he likes it and we go from there, then definitely. But anyways, he got a prospector kit, starter kit, and it comes from Sluice Monkey. Okay, so we got our. Is this called the clarifier? Okay, strainer. You would dump your pay dirt or stuff in, which we still have to do. Bandetta's pay dirt that we won on Brewers Prospecting live stream. I think I got that correct. But anyway, so we got the clarifier. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. And ouch, we got not one but two handy dandy pins. So we can do the swirl technique, slosh that water. So yeah, maybe somewhere in the near future, Friday, because I'm not close. What did I call it? What did I call it? It's a classifier. What did I say? Thank you, Mark Thomas. What did I say? Clarifier? Then that's my bad, because I'm pretty sure my husband said classifier. They stiffed us. Oh yeah, he was supposed to get those baby snot fucking bottles. It's bulb on the end with like a hummingbird nose. And you fucking get the stuff out of the baby nose. Yeah, well, you're supposed to have that little bottle that you can pretty much do the same thing. They didn't give us that. See? So we got that came in. We came back from camping and it was on our doorstep. Thanks. So I'm guessing we got it Friday or Saturday. Okay, now the next one we got. Sons of bitches. Sorry. We won a couple of giveaways on people's streams. I'm a little shorter than you, Joe, and probably rounder. This is from. Is that the silver scrounger, babe? You would know. Oh wait, if he has. I don't know where I picked this tickle up from, but okay, I was right. Silver. I hate these glasses. They fucking really age me. Silver scrounger. Cool sticker. Let's see what else we got in here. We won a giveaway. Yay, we got some snappies. Neanderthals. I thought, didn't he just say he was only 6 feet? No, Michigan firefighter was 6'4". That's what I'm saying about Brewers, JP Lawns and more. Can-do veterans. These guys are like the size of Vikings, man. I'm like, cray, and I don't know if I'm pissing them off because I say that, but okay. So these are like the Arabian Nights size of a nickel. But it's actually, what is it? My husband's probably like, what the hell, Bean? He'll say it before I can even read it. Hold on. Good morning, Gold Eagle Prospecting. That will be the second package that we will show you today. We got your package, thank you. So this one is again from the Silver Scrounger. And they're silver coins. Well, let me just show you. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, so these are silver. And they're the size of a nickel. And that, I think, is the... I hope I don't have it upside down. I don't think so. And then this is the reverse of the obverse. Some of you guys are anal with your terms. And then we have the second one. Oh, is that painted or did I pick something up from my table? Okay, I'm not seeing it now, so it might have been cheese from my freaking Triscuits. So this is the second one. And again, the obverse. So thank you very much to the Silver Scrounger for your awesome giveaway win. This will be going on our sticker board. I'm just going to put it in here. Just Cheeto dust. No, it's this for my Triscuits. And I had a little tiny cheeseburger thingy that I made with the leftover hamburger meat. I made patties yesterday for supper. So it's a little teeny weeny mushroom Swiss burger, bacon mushroom Swiss burger that I chopped up, and I sprinkled on my Triscuits, and then I did the shredded freaking Mexican cheese on top of that, and I nuked it, and I walked away because one of these guys. But anyways, I put it in for a minute. Usually I stand there so I can watch the cheese get ooey gooey. So I kind of like, nah. So that's a little difficult to eat, so I might wait until after my stream or just dump the fucking plate. But I do have a stand-in blueberry muffin, which I should have went with from the very freaking get. Shut up, my... Mama's Gone Detecting. Hello. Thank you for joining us this Monday morning. And the second or third, because the panning stuff would have been the first thing, but that's not anything that we won. That was something that we paid for. Gold Eagle Prospecting sent us. I think we won from them too. So I think so. Holy moly. Oh, wait till you see this. Wait, you guys. Feast your eyes. This was a third place Liberty Clad. Congratulations, Joe. Gold Eagle Prospecting. And this isn't going to do it justice. So let me take it out of this foil pouch. Dude, wait, and it has a little, oh, crap. Certificate of authenticity. Holy crap. It's in a bean-proof case, okay? So, let me show you. This is gorgeous. We won this beautiful Liberty Clad. And the back is her torch. Sorry with the light. Let me see if I can block it. Cuckapoo. Oh, it's not even from the stupid lamp, so there you go. But yeah, that is the United States torch. And looks like it actually has a saying. Who knows if it's We the People? Truthfully, I didn't read that, but I will. Thank you so much. Wait, oh, that's why. See, it fell out of a hole in the plastic. Sorry, I want to show you what else we got. Oh, okay. Today's not been a very good day so far for my fingers and stuff. I apologize if you guys got a notice saying that Brunch with Bean was going to be at 10 p.m. because I made this stupid thing up yesterday. And obviously I didn't realize it said PM and not AM until 6 minutes before the freaking stream was supposed to start. I'm like, where did I put the other stuff? And we got a sticker pack. So let's start off by showing Gold Eagle Prospecting sticker. Thank you so much. Guess I'm reading it as we go. Relic Reaper metal detecting. Oh, this one even says thank you. Wait, sorry, I didn't know it said something on the back. Yeah. Number 3. We're number 3. And then we got a couple of more. Whoa, holy mackerel. Thank you so much. She's very generous. Thank you. 4 of his stickers that will go into our multi giveaway sticker packs. He also is including a Mirror Video hologram sticker. Nice. And again, it's autographed. So cool. That goes in our whatever. Here's another one with Marlon and Rory. And again, Marlon, he always writes. Oops, it says to Joe, but again, that's the whole thing with Treasure Fam. It's for you to share out. You know what I mean? Because that's a nice gift to get too. Is when you win a sticker pack. And speaking of Vendetta, and Vendetta Prospecting is who we got the copper pay dirt. I'm going to put this because we already have one, and we already have one of these, so we're going to put it in with the other stickers. I can't remember if we have the Marlin and Aurora sticker that's hologram, but this might end up being in the giveaway also if I get to check the sticker board. But we're going to put those with the keepers. And these will be with the giveaways. So we're going to put these puppies back to back like this. So I know these ones are the giveaways and these ones are the keepers. So thank you so much to Gold Medal Prospecting, and then before that, Silver Scrounger for the 2 silver nickel size coins that we got in this beautiful Liberty clad orgy from Gold Medal Prospecting. And I think that's all we have to show. Oh, you want to see something? Oh my God! Wait, I have to show you. Oh my God! This is gonna kill us. This is probably gonna be like $50 to send. Dude, we got this for Jason, the Dark Knight Detectorist. Son is into Sour Patch or sour everything, so we got them sour gummy worms, Sour Patch Kids, watermelon, and then check this out. We got this from Amazon because I doubt we'll see him eating every piece of this, but we got a humongous grab bag sour mix of different things, whether they're lollipops or taffy or whatever. Everything's sour. So we got those for I can't remember his son's name, but we got them for Jason's son and probably Jason too. And then I am going to get Rosa a slew of different savory and sweet is what she said she fancies. So you will be getting hand picked to make sure that you and probably look to see that maybe it's something that you can't get in the UK to make it that much more enjoyable. And then you can just try them as you go. If you want to do it on your stream, that would be awesome. Oh my God, Rocky. Mountain life prospecting. Hundreds of hummingbirds. Oh, sorry. I think I just had an O. Oh my God. Yep. I sent BC Treasure Trails a canvas. BC, Canada. I think that cost me like 25 and change to send that. Very lightweight. Canada, you can send anything you can fit in a birthday card, greeting card, thank you card, anything that you can pretty much put in there, like your sticker packs and all that shit. Hey, I think it only costs like $2 something to go to Canada. But like I said, when I get Rosa's Turkish, whatever the fuck they're called, that'll be the third package I get from Rosa. Okay, I thought of maybe putting it in the pouchy kind of envelope. Hey, but either way, it's going to be by weight, and I don't want to send her a bunch of like different, like, let's say potato chips, crisps, whatever you guys call them. I don't want them to be squashed. I don't want her to be like trying to taste the crumbs. Oh my God, Rocky. I thought I did drop the link. It should be at the top of the page. It doesn't work. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. So sorry, guys. Again, apparently when I came into the studio, I came into not the one that was there. It said this one has been deleted, which was that link was to the one that said no fucking stream last Fridays. Sorry, I apologize. Like I said, I don't know what the hell is wrong today, and yesterday. Yeah, so it's in the stream. Jeff. Take care, Rocky. Be careful out there. Thank you for coming.
There we go.
I'm like, I went to like do something, write something in the comment or whatever, and it had this little box that came up with red writing and said, did you not delete this stream? I was like, what? So I got out of there and I went back into StreamYard. I went to the dashboard. I said, okay, let's enter studio here. But like I said, the one I had for today, I messed up on and it said PM.
Yeah,
so I'm like, your stream will begin 10 hours from now. I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't think so.
Wow.
My co-host, is that what you're saying? I don't I would love it, you know what I mean? But I don't want to pressure anyone into doing anything, and my dog's not stopping his whining. So since you did come up, Jeff, I know wait,
Go
oh
let
wait,
him out.
you're chewing. Hold on.
Go let him out.
Okay, yeah, he's being a wine bag, so I'm gonna go let him out. Thank you so much. I'll be right back, guys.
Hello, Pick. Hello, Michigan Gyms. Mama's going detecting. Rocky Mountain live prospecting. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. It's a beautiful day. I need a bag of dirt to try out. Okay. I can handle that, Pick. I'll get with Bean here after the show and work out the details there. Not a problem. Be co-host, Joe. Aren't you working today, Joe? I hope. Making that money. So I hope everybody's had a great weekend. You're not doing good, Dan. Why not? What's going on, Dan? Hotter than Satan's balls. Feels good here. We got overcast.
Yeah.
Feels good.
He didn't even go out. Can you believe that?
He's just being a little butt.
Yeah, you know when you have a kid that just no matter what you do, and yeah, go lay down and take a nap or something. And so I thought maybe he wanted breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. So blah blah blah. I'm hurry up making something. I go to put it down on the floor, and I come. He's laying down on the blanket on his little bed thing under the table. Go in the living room. I want him to go in the living room so I can shut the slider. I won't have to freaking bother with him. Good morning, chilling, grilling adventures with Dan Burrows. Wood came back and hit me in the leg, and now I got an open wound. It's not getting better. That was Tuesday. Yeah, it takes a little bit for wounds to close up.
Yeah. As long as it ain't big and red around it and infected,
Right.
then you're good. It can take as long as it needs.
I mean, it's going to be a little red from the boo-boo, but we're talking, tender around it, puffy.
Yeah.
If you feel heat, then you're talking infection. If there's yucky greenish yellow coming out of it, not a good thing.
Yeah, you might
Pour some fucking peroxide on that puppy.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, peroxide doesn't really burn, but it bubbles, and people think that the bubbles is what burns or something. I don't know.
Oh, he's got an appointment, so he's good. He's not going to lose a leg.
Oh, today. Okay. Don't want, Oh, you got an infection a year ago?
That's something I've never had in my lifetime.
An infection?
Ear infection.
Oh my God. I used to have not ear infections, but earaches when I was a child. You know what I mean? Always pulling on my ear, blah, blah, blah. But see, I remember as a child, I used to think I had like worms in my ears that were eating my brain. I'm telling you, I would go to bed at night and I would hear, you know what I mean? But apparently that's, whatever the fuck's happening in your ears. So yeah.
You could hear something eating your brain.
I had my tonsils out and I didn't get earaches as much, so I don't understand that whole thing. When you take shit out of your throat, but eyes, ears, and throat doctor, so they're all must be connected somehow.
They are all connected.
I touched more. Everything came back. What the fuck does dumb mean?
Well, I had my biscuit with bean.
Nice. I think I'm gonna eat my muff because this stuff over here, not my muff, but my blueberry muffin. Um,
Yeah, I heard about the dog sniffing the muffin.
yeah. Yeah, down, boy, down. Well, how are you doing, Jeff? You have a good
I am
weekend?
doing good. I had an awesome week and weekend.
Nice.
I had a lot of visitors this week.
Yes, you did. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Quote of the day: Eat my muff.
Eat my muff. The Eagles.
Oh, too funny.
Oh, but yeah, I had Benzo and JP and Mrs. JP stop by,
That's sweet.
which Benzo hung out with me for a few days.
Nice.
And then M&M Prospecting stopped by on Saturday. So we went, hung out a while,
Cool.
had a good visit. And, oh yeah, I got to show it off.
Yeah.
Where did
What you got? What you got?
What you got? I got another terrarium.
Oh,
With
sweetness.
the little miner in it.
Cool. Those are so cool.
So
Awesome.
got me another one of those.
Nice.
I love those. Soon they might be coming out. You have to watch my channel. I might be doing a giveaway with one of them. So
Those are beautiful. You guys see that?
yeah, these are nice little. I guess you call them terrariums. But they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're
little-
like you could put a little plant in there, and just from having like the cover closed, the condensation within the jar is enough to sustain the plant inside. Yeah.
But it's a nice little.
Hi, Swamp Revolution. Thanks for joining us this morning.
And they're not. There's a nice piece of gold in the panner's pan down there.
Oh,
So it's got gold in the pan already.
that's awesome. Yeah, Pick wants me to do a going through what what we already did, like in the freaking little beach ticket beach there. We'll redo that because he said, "What do we do with the big rocks?" I said, "Jeff said, look through those big rocks because some of them rocks you don't know might actually have gold, a little gold flake in it."
Yeah.
So that's when you try to scrape it out.
Crush it up.
Yeah, great.
Play like Hulk and smash.
Okay, cool. Like inside, like a pillowcase or something, so they don't.
Just whatever you find to smash.
Okay, cool. So there's something to know. Actually, I almost have I have this little handheld tool that I thought when we first started metal detecting that it would be good to use, but it looks like a teeny weeny little pick chisel type. It's got like the wider end on one end, and it comes down to. I'm trying to think if it's a point or more like a blunt end, but I mean it's definitely for digging at rocks. It looks like to me. So. I probably need something bigger than that. Yeah. You guys are all you prospectors are like, the
Get the big hammer.
He has no clue.
Gold Eagle Prospecting, welcome. You just had a mail call, I believe.
I think he was in here when I did. I hope so because I know I read him earlier.
Yeah, I seen the stickers popping up. I was just getting back from the store.
Yes, sir. So we got our prospector startup kit. What is it? A classifier?
Yeah, classifier. That's awesome. We don't have you painting gold yet. Pick. We need to talk after the show because Pick said he needs a bag of dirt. So we'll work that out here afterwards. So for sure.
Right. Nice.
I'll make sure to send y'all a bag of dirt.
Or we could pay for it. Like that's the type of people we are. I mean, we appreciate anything that we get, but I mean, you work for that shit too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, there's Pick.
I told Jeff we're gonna want our first bag from him. Okay.
I can do that. That's not a problem. It's sitting up there already.
Yeah, pay. See, my husband. Yeah, pay for it. Like I said, that's who we are. We don't ever, not that you would, you know what I mean, but we don't ever want anybody that ever crosses our paths to be like, oh yeah, they're definitely takers. You know what I mean? Like not giver and take or whatever, or just give and not take. But we always pay our way. We always pay our due. You know what I mean? So, and then some. So,
Right.
um, fair is fair. And like I said, that's your time and effort to put them
Yeah.
together too.
But to see somebody new get hooked into the prospecting world, it's worth it. It's worth it.
I hear you. So in that case, just give us a deal. So like I said, we'll pay it. That's definite. Because again, it's the weight of your pay dirt is also what you're gonna have to take out of pocket to mail it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what we're thinking. That's all. Did I miss everybody? Anybody? I think I got people still.
Doesn't look good. Mm.
Okay, well, show the doctor. I'm sure he'll give you some antibiotics or, it's not going to look good. Your skin got freaking munched by a tree, a log, bark.
Yeah, it come out with some force too. I'm sure coming out of the wood splitter. Yeah.
Especially, because you're like, chip, and the thing comes flying at you.
Well, I imagine he was using the log splitter, the hydraulic, so it could have been under a lot of force and come out of there shooting at him like a bullet. I don't know that, but it sounded like
evens out. This is true, but again, that's like sometimes I feel bad when we go to people's channels or their streams and they're having auctions and whatever. Like I'd love to be able to do that, but we don't have. Again, we talked about this. We don't have any kind of PayPal thing set up. I started to do it, but didn't commit to choosing a bank account to go with. And yet I get an email saying that they were going to suspend my account for suspicious activity. I haven't I haven't completed the account, so how can you have suspicious activity? So I was like, screw you. It was probably a spam thing, trying to get information, and I just said, what I told you guys. I had never even completed the application for it, and now you just made me want to. And which I did. I went and deleted it. But I did start, so I'm like, no. Already it's sketchy. You know what I mean?
But that's like you guys when you come in over there at our channel and we're having one of those raffles or donations or whatever it may be at the time. That's why you and Pick got a ticket last time, because we donated that to you, because we understand your situation. We fully understand it and respect it. So we sit there and donate gifts to the people that aren't able to get into the fundraisers or the giveaways.
Yeah.
You're there at our channel every week. You're one of the regulars. You help our channel, you help support us, so we give back to the community. And that's what
which is great, and we appreciate that. But like I said, we're just we just don't want anybody to think that we'd ever take advantage of anybody's generosity, or you know what I mean. Like I don't know how to say it any more than that, but we appreciate it. And like you said, we understand. However, like he said, yeah, no, we'll buy it from you. Discuss that after the stream. Oh, he said he was using a hand axe.
Oh,
The
okay.
hydraulic one. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Michigan Jiggums. Oh, Deej was with you too? Wasn't Ryan a little haughty? Do the Buy Me a Coffee app. For what? Like, I don't need anybody buying me a cup of coffee. I can do that, Again, it's I kind of like the pay it forward ones though, where some places like the pizza places and stuff like that, like you can donate to somebody that doesn't have something that might come in and say, hey, you got any have eaten fucking pizzas or whatever. See, I would love to have a little freaking lunch truck or whatever and do pizza, like pizza by the slice, shit like that. Yeah. Because, and again, you could, on the down low, not even on the down low, that's what being a good business or a good community person does too, is to give to people, like you said, that can't, you know what I mean? And what Joe was saying about the coffee. So I don't mean to sound like a douchebag by saying, what the fuck do I need a cup of coffee?
It's just a different app.
Yeah.
It's a different app, sort of like PayPal, Cash App.
Right. See, and again, we're just so like, if usually it's you pay cash, or we'll pay a couple of bills with the checks, but hubby usually, gets one of those gift card, Visa cards, and he adds money to that if we're gonna, order something offline. So it doesn't come from a bank account's number.
Right. But those guys charge you to even have that card. They charge you monthly.
Yep.
Where Cash App does not.
Cash App. I gotta look into that. Listening, babe?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
And you can load your Cash App card at Walgreens.
Oh, that's good. So that's like a green dot card kind of too. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, but
kinda, but they don't charge you to use it. They don't charge you to. They will charge you a small fee to load it, but after that, there's no other fees. It's all your money just sitting there.
Oh, like to activate it?
Well, yeah, sort of like. Well, they charge you to actually load money onto it. Like $3.99. Yeah, $3.99 to load whatever.
Yeah,
but if you're not using it anywhere else, it's just going to sit there. And you can also have other people send you money to that just by their app. So it doesn't have to change hands. You don't have to go through bank accounts. It's not something that somebody can hack.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Chew, chew, chew. Working and listening. Beans on
funny thing is, I'm watching the two, Joe and Deej, talk about the fireman. And Deej is like, he had a gorgeous smile. Okay. And Joe's like, he had a fucking nice butt. You know what I mean?
Joe's a sucker for any man in uniform. She'll be the first to admit it.
As the fucking Schwann's meat man jumps out of his fucking yellow.
I got your meat.
Yeah, I got your DoorDash beef. Oh, too funny. I ordered from them once or twice back in the day, but not since like the early 90s, I think. Sometimes you're just like, hey, sometimes it's easier if they bring the shit to you, I draw the line at the guys that come to your house and ring the doorbell and go, hey, you want to buy this meat fucking package? Did I just see you pull that out of your trunk? Okay, no. Of course, they supposedly have coolers and stuff in there, but Yeah, I'm all set with receiving stolen beef products, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't sell meat like fucking Avon. Okay. No, I'm all set with freaking Salmonella Steve.
No, I got Joe fired up now. All right. That's what we was looking for. She'll get so mad she'll come on here in a minute.
Right? Just the big guys. And I don't feel like that. It beat the shit out. Yeah, so I mean, and again, I'm not saying that you're a big girl, but yeah, you can definitely hold your own. But see, that's the thing, Joe. Let me tell you a little secret. When you keep repeating the same mistake, you know what I mean? This is where you have to realize you got to go for the opposite. The opposite of what you normally is like meow 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 meow. Okay, you got to go for the opposite and give that person the chance, because you might think that he's not your cup of tea till you fucking take a sip. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be willing to freaking realize this shit ain't working for me. I'm not saying I'm not saying fireman or what. Yeah, mailman. Go for fucking somebody else. Go for the UPS guy. Go for the mailman. Go for the Serve Pro dude. Those are all uniforms too.
She's gonna send
The
you
fucking ice cream truck dude. You know what I mean? He will supply you with your frozen cheesecake pops.
Tim's was over there taking pictures of his backside. Holy hell.
I'm missing the fucking. I have to look back at the stream. Here we go.
Being the HR guy, I'm going to have to call party foul on that, because that's sort of sexual harassment, taking pictures of somebody's backside without knowing.
Yes and no. It's kind of like window shopping. It's kind of like browsing. I like those jeans. I don't know if they would fit me.
Hell, you never know.
I'll take pictures of butts in jeans, okay? But I don't want to see anybody's sausage. I'm like just telling you all now, okay? Or Mr. Hankins. You know what I mean? That shit. Great school series be coming to a close. Just a few more videos. Over 40 silvers, about 30. Oh, so your hunts, yeah. Holy mackerel, you've been hitting it there, B-Higgles.
B-Higgle always kills it.
My ex was 5'8", thin but long hair, a redhead that worked as a DJ. For some strange reason, I don't know why, but I'm picturing Kid Rock, but more red hair. I don't know why, but yeah. Turn over and I'll take a pic of your back. Everybody will be like, how do you do that? Screen save. He's like, screw you. You want to see my ass? You're coming to Virginia. Or I'll private chat. Yeah.
Mama's gone detecting my aunt slept with the milkman. He's my uncle.
That used to be the running gag back in the day. We don't know. She don't look like any of us. Must have been the milkman. It's the meat man. Yeah,
the
him
milkman
too.
Or the mailman.
The fucking butcher. I get your lamb chop. I always appreciate a good pair of buns.
It's hard not to notice.
Yeah, I don't know what it is too. It's like blue jeans and work boots, but the kind that ain't tied. You know what I mean? That you just slip into, so the big tongue is like in front of your jeans. One of those. Every once in a while, the backwards fucking baseball cap. I don't know why that's attractive to me, but definitely like. Oh, and men's cologne. Oh my God, I'm like Toucan Sam with Fruit Loops. You know what I mean? Follow your nose. I'm like, oh my God, there goes your car.
Oh no, we got another President Biden here.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm Biden all the time. No. Except that he sniffs babies and little kids and shit like, well, he's doing the feely boobies fucking thing, and they're like, Grandpa, get away.
Creepy grandpa. Creepy grandpa.
Back touching, back touching. This dude could throw an 8 to 10 pound magnet over 100 feet. He's a firefighter, so I heard it takes more than one person to freaking keep those hoses freaking under control. You don't want to be whacked at one of them.
No.
I've seen some guys doing twirls around their fucking hoses. They're riding them. Whoa, one hell of a ride. Then again, I'm sure it must peel your freaking skin off if you get hit by the pressure of that water. You know what I mean?
Only 200 pounds of pressure or more. Depending on how far you
Instant
come.
road rash. Holy moly.
Oh, it'd take you off your feet for sure.
Yes, well fitted cowboy jeans, definitely. Yeah, I'm not into the baggy ass. I'm not into looking to, if somebody wears Hanes or fucking Calvin Klein underwear. Or if they're, hey, mine are purple. Yay. We got pumpkins on them or fucking something, you know what I mean? She did say he was yummy, but she said he had a very nice smile. See, I'm an eye person, number one. I love looking at people's eyes. But now they have contacts. Like, I worked with this one guy. His eyes were so green, like emerald, okay? And I know people have green eyes. I'm not saying they don't have green eyes, but I was like, are those real? And he was like, what? Your fucking eye color. Are your eyes real? Green. Of course his eyes are real, but is the color real? And the liar said yes. And then he forgot about that, and a month or so went by, and he was late for work one day, and when his eyes were fucking as brown as mine. Actually, I have more green in mine than he did. Actually. Fucking liar. Just be real. Say
mine's brown on the outside and green right around the centers.
Yeah, mine get green when I smoke. They got like the dark rim, and then they have that hazel look with flecks of gold. So, I mean, we don't just say we have brown, like M&M brown colored eyes. No, they're like 3-dimensional. They're multicolored and shit like that. Same thing with blue eyes. Blue eyes seem to be more intensified. Like, if you had blue eyes, Jeff, with that shirt, your eyes would be like, shoo-wing. You know what I mean? They would be like, oh my God, look how freaking blue his eyes are today. Or if you wore a green shirt, they would slightly turn almost like aqua with the blue-green or teal, whatever you want to say. But blues and greens definitely make blue eyes pop. Gray eyes. Mini Jim. She's got gray eyes. My daughter's eyes are they're hazel. I think hers are more greenish than brown. Like, they're not brown and changed to greenish. They're pretty much greenish. Hey, Juan. Thanks for joining us today. Laser metal detector in the house, all the way from way. All the way from where the fuck did he come from? Let's take a stab in the dark and say Malaysia. He's from Maine, right? No, I'm kidding. You got baby blue eyes, Dan?
Baby blues.
Yeah, like I said, I love eyes. I will be the first one to say I'm sorry if I'm scaring. I'm just captivated by the color of your eyes. And then if they get a nice smile, and I'm not even saying teeth-wise, which, that's always a bonus.
That's always a plus.
Because you could do the nice smile back like then they smile and you look like a fucking jack-o'-lantern. But I'm not one to bash people in the face for dental problems, because I've had my fucking share, and the kind that I have in my face right now are not mine. Okay. And again, sometimes I'm too fucking honest, but yeah. Like, there's been at least one time where I started my stream and I went to talk and I was like, oh my God, I don't have my fucking lowers in. I will be right back.
That's me.
Are you a fireman?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Oh my God. Joe just went. I think your water broke.
Joe's known that though. Joe knows that I'm firefighter XM too.
Shove a candle in my mouth. You glowing sloth. Like I said, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend anybody by that comment. Again, I have no fucking filter, okay? I can remember when we were younger, my dad used to go, me, and his fucking lower denture would come out like a freaking cash register drum. Suck it back in. You see those people that are playing that game where you put the plastic thing in your mouth and you're trying to say words.
Oh yeah.
Just fall out. This bitch will never play those kind of games, okay? Yeah. Yeah, Michigan Gems is laughing. Huh, Bean, I knew that. Okay. I didn't know. Like I said, I'm like, wait a minute, you're wearing a fucking fireman suit. I don't know if it's Halloween or not, but it looks for real.
Oh,
yeah.
That was actual house fire. That was afterwards.
Wow. Firefighters rock. My son is engaged to our fire chief's daughter. Sweet. I'm just saying, I don't want anybody to think that I just singled them out on my stream, because,
right,
you know what I mean? Like I said that before, like, oh, blah, 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 oh, about they should make people smile during their mugshots, because you will know.
There's my son.
I thought I saw a mini in the middle on the last one. That is definitely your mini, or was when he was younger. I have a mini too.
Yeah. He followed Dad's footsteps.
That's awesome. That's something that we all would wish, I'm sure, our kids do, I mean, well, we all want them to be strong and on their own, but it's great when they choose their path in life because they are like you are their hero, or their reason for it. Definitely. Yes, because he's also military too, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's my
I
son.
would definitely say mini. I would definitely say Jack is your mini, Joe. Yes.
There's Josh.
Gorgeous.
In Okinawa.
Nice.
At the Airman's Ball.
Cool. I think so, Joe. I really do. I know you said your hair was more strawberry blonde, right? Hers is more like an ash blonde, golden blonde. I think so, though. I really do. Like, I'm sure she has some of her father in her, but I definitely
full screen.
What?
He's wanting you to show the full screen, but that's okay. No, we're good.
Oh, you! Sorry, babe. I don't know why like I said, I'm fucking off today, man. I think I fried my brain over the freaking Saturday, standing there in the sun, freaking putting that pergola up. I mean, I know that the guys definitely did the most of all of us. Hello, Rob Random. Thanks for joining.
Stick a link up for Rob. Yeah.
I'm thinking this is today's ones.
Looks right. Yeah, it's right. Because I can look
Okay.
at the top of the screen.
My hair. Oh, you had the orangutan orange, did you, Joe? The copper top.
Oh, it's gonna be cool when Rob comes in.
Right? Oh, by the way, I think I need your address, Rob. Because remember when we did our giveaway, somebody else won it and they
Come here.
You're in. You're in.
Does it sound all right? Because I got my speakers on instead of headphones. Is it all right? No.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
good.
Yep.
You're good.
What are we
Sexy.
doing this Monday afternoon for you?
Mountain. It's our hottest day. We got red warnings and like people are going to die and everyone's mounting. The roads are going to collapse. Aliens have got the fuck out of here. They ain't having it no more. They've had enough. And same as. But I've got aircon in the room, so I got mates.
It's something you guys aren't used to, huh? Sunshine and fucking sun.
We don't do extremes. We get 2 inches of snow, we're fucked. We get more than 3 days of sunshine, the whole country's fucked. We run out of water. I live in the Thames Valley with rivers and lakes and streams, but we're going to run out of water. You know what I mean? If we go for a couple of weeks,
Wow.
boom. But yeah, it's supposed to be our hottest day today, above 40 in the sort of like city centres and stuff.
105 in England right now.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that is definitely not the norm. Oh my God.
No, I've literally been sort of cleaning up my room, sorting out my other PC, my camera. I've got to turn it on and actually make it work yet for this upcoming auction Saturday. So Roseanne's going to be here, possibly over there, or she might be here when I might be there.
We've seen that before.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And she's going to be my super sexy assistant as putting in the coins into the... hang on. I've got one of these... Got one of those boxes.
Nice.
So I've got my other cam in there that will go down on with that PC that's down there with that screen there, and plus we'll probably have the telly on with going as well. So we'll probably run out of actual internet juice and it'll fucking crash anyway and be shit. But
good luck on your auction.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do some. I'm doing. An amount of them are going to be just UK because it's like a box of stuff and like detecting stuff. You'd get it cheaper over there without, you know what I mean, as such. If so. But I'm going to be doing coins. See, most of my collection of the coins have come from you lot over there. All my Kennedys and stuff. I've got probably a couple hundred silver Kennedys. I've got packs of sort of like the ones for the date, the what's its name ones.
Bicentennial
proof sets and things like that.
Oh yeah.
And that's my birth year, which happens to be on your Kennedys. Your normal ones ain't silver on a 1970, but these packs are. These are all 40% silvers on.
Oh, nice.
So they're quite rare. I've got a couple of those, but fuck off, you having them to mine. But I'll probably put one of those up, and some collections of like Kennedys, and I've got silver rounds and stuff, and other sort of like fancy ones. But I didn't know if you over there would like me to put up some English coins, maybe. As in like the 50p that a lot of people collect over here with sort of like Paddington Bear and the the rabbit ones with and all those sort of ones. They're like specific designs that are quite rare. Some of them, worth a lot of money. You get one with Kew Gardens on it, and you're looking at 200 quid plus for a 50p coin. Fucking stupid. But I've got a lot of sort of like ones of those. I thought, right, if I can do some auctions so international can get involved, I don't mind sending them over. I'm doing all free postages out of my pocket for everything anyway. But yeah, do you reckon the Americans be interested in some of the English coins? I mean,
I'm sure.
I've got some old ones. I've got a fairly nice Roman that I won off of someone else before. Um, I have got a hammered coin, which is about
Yeah,
50.
because that's something that Americans are not going to find.
Well, I didn't know if you
You
could
know,
get them over there easily via eBay and places like that, or amongst
right?
each
But
other.
see, in my, and again, I'm probably going to piss people off if I say this, but to me, that's kind of like cheating. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't find that, you liar. You bought it off of fucking eBay.
Well, that's it. I mean, coin collectors, they're obviously, they collect them, so they buy them from
Yes, they're big
anywhere.
collectors
I
are
mean,
definitely
detector
certain.
people, it's like, say, you find a penny or something over there, 1800s, you're like, fucking yes. I mean, we're still like, oh, that's cool. But
Yeah.
So we found the weedy. Whoop, whoop. 1804.
Yeah, you're finding 800s.
yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, the oldest one I found was about 59 BC sort of thing, so like very
Wow.
early Roman twatted, whatever they're called.
Yeah, but any silver, especially of our coins, yeah, they're gonna want them.
Well, I've got
Ooh.
one
For sure.
auction. Oh, nice! I got one auction from Nathaniel Outdoors.
Yeah.
He's putting up about, I think it's about 5 or 6 coins. If you go to his channel, you'll see the video on there that he's put up for it. But I've clicked that out. I'm going to use it on the night anyway. But he's got about 5 or 6 coins from different countries. They're all silvers, various percentages, and that's some really nice. So that will probably be an international one. If he needs me to send him a few quid to send it, that'd be fine. But I'm sure it'd be sort of like sound. But yeah. So there'd be, what I'll do is probably pick out some of the little 50p collections and that, and then do an old pennies and stuff. I've got a load of old pennies. Some I've found, some I had when I was collecting coins as a kid. The old, free pences and stuff, like the hexagonal ones and stuff like that. So yeah. You think people will be interested in them? Some
Oh yeah.
British.
I worked back in I think it was like 2004 to 2006. I could be wrong on the years. I worked at it was called mintproducts.com, but it was also called Jeffrey Kiersted's Rare Coins. And he had
Sounds dodgy, doesn't it? A couple of different names, mate. Hey, wow, fucking dodgy. Yeah, carry on.
No, this guy definitely drove a Porsche. But the
It's
weird
fucking dodgy as
well,
fuck.
I was like the shipper for 2 years. We had these corrugated cardboard that you would put your stuff and it would stick to it and you'd fold it over so it wouldn't get lost in the package. But some people not realizing, they open their thing and they take that cardboard and go and they throw it out. Then they say, "Hey man, we never got our object." Yeah, your coin was in that. But the whole reason I brought this up was I seen some Roman coins and stuff like that from other countries, and I'm like, what? It looks like they were just smelted, like they melted something, and almost like when you do your ring in the wax, you know what I mean? And I'm like, this is a fucking coin. Are you kidding me? They were so cool.
It's like the hammer
not
strap
like
when
anything
you see them.
of ours, but just the different types from other countries. I was ending gold, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my lord.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some gold ones.
Yeah.
Some people are like cray when it comes to the silver eagles.
Yeah, you want some gold ones.
Nice.
And we'll be starting that up for auction at about 10 quid. Nice one. That's very fucking kind of you, mate. Well done putting that up for auction. Any good? Any just lovely. I think we get a few bids on that.
Seriously, a serious question here, Rob. How are you taking payment for the auction?
Well,
Thank you, Jeff.
The main item, the ticket will be going straight to. I'll be getting the guy's sort of like PayPal for his charity one, so some will be paid for that. But I don't. He's going to be it's what, a couple of weeks until the actual event. So I don't want to flood him with loads of saying, can you check if this has been paid, that has been paid? So it's going to go to my PayPal. And from there, when I get the payments in, then I can literally make sure everything's ready to ship.
Right.
And you know what I mean, instead of hassling him. But the main payment of the main ticket one will be going straight to him, so he can then tell the bloke to sort out the ticket and then send off a new ticket. But the rest of it, I'll probably do my own PayPal and then do one lump payment, add it all up, and do one lump payment over to him. So hopefully everyone will know how to do friends and family, so it doesn't take any money from that for one thing. You know, if people sort of get a bit funny, I know auctions and that. I've been on auctions in the past. I could mention a couple of American channels that fucked up royally. Took a load of money for a charity one, and the money didn't go to the person, and the items didn't go out, and there was loads of stuff donated to him, like silver rounds and stuff like that. And you know, people do get a bit worried when it comes to it, but you know, I've got no choice really. You've got to do it that sort of way. You trust that I'm not going to rip off a fucking charity that I love and help and go along to their event. You know what I mean? You imagine that in a couple of weeks going along and, yeah, I ain't put that money over yet, but you know, it's a tenner for now. Like, you know, we'll be all right, Gary. I'll be dug into one of the holes in the fields, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was going to be PayPal, Cash App, how we could get you the money if we.
Well, I think PayPal. Everyone's got PayPal. Yeah. If someone ain't got PayPal, then you know what I mean. And I would hope everyone on the night will literally win their auction, go and pay it, so I can check it, tick it off. If someone's got a very good excuse for not being able to pay there, or they've got to pay the next day, fair enough. But if they're sort of like, oh, if you hold on a week or whatever, fuck off, it's getting re-auctioned, don't be a cunt, you're booted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Simple as. I'm an horrible bastard when it comes to things like that anyway. I'm quite, if I do a gore and someone's not there and they got to be there or something like that, it's like, ha next.
Yeah. Told you had to be here.
At the end of the day, it's for charity, so I don't want to be fucked about. I don't want to be waiting to put money over or put it out of my pocket and then it's not. I'm going to have enough money to sort of like do all the shipping.
Right.
Which I don't mind in the UK. I do everything sort of like second class recorded, so I know it gets to them. You know what I mean? They've got a sign for it. The international ones, if it's a lot of money, then I'll do that on that. If it's not, I mean, I've never had any problems sending to America. I send to countries worldwide. I've got a record sort of account on Discogs, which is American records one, and it's like every dance music that's ever been made has been put on there. It's all sort of like by people like myself with a collection. I'll go around and look at it and all the details on it, they put them in, and it's been going for donkey's years, and it is the biggest record sort of library as such, and they sell on there as well. So, you know, I send across to America, it's usually about £7 or £8 if it's going by boat, and then 11 to 15 quid if it's going by air freight sort of thing, and then a bit more if you want it tracked and signed for and stuff like that. Like so, I put stuff in. I usually put a bit of chocolate in, and the coins, and then on the customs label, just so the postie don't get too fucking picky or anything, I put chocolate.
Yeah.
And then coins.
Coins.
They think it's chocolate coins. So
which we do have. I mean, I haven't seen them in a while, but yeah, it's like the little kids' pirate booty stuff. That's smart. Exactly. Yeah.
So I just put coins on it and a bit of chocolate, put a little chocolate bar or whatever in there. So it is factually right on there. It'll be sent as a gift and not as a buy sale sort of thing. If it goes missing, then they get their money back. You know what I mean? But, you know, hopefully everybody be honest and sort of take it. I'm pretty sure I've got decent people. If I don't know the person bidding, then they need to have someone else there, like, say, either of you, if you know someone that's come on and I don't know their name, then I need people to pipe up and say, yeah, he's sound. Don't worry, you know, right. he can bid. Right. So you only need one twat on there that bids everything up and then doesn't pay, and then it's just wasted the whole night. And I will fucking track them down, find them, and chop their legs off.
Right? You start quoting freaking Liam Neeson.
That's it. That's
I
it.
have a very particular set of.
I will hunt you, and I will find
I
you.
will find you, and I will break every fucking bone in your body. You
That's
know
it.
how hard it is to zip a zipper without fucking opposable thumbs?
Someone told a zipper story the other night on a live.
Oh no.
I think it was Terry, someone he knew was saying, I can't, who it was, but the bloke had literally had to go to hospital because he had done the zipper up. He didn't have no boxes on. And he said, you know what I mean, this guy, he literally
What is Franken beans?
pecker through the zip. He'd gone past it, couldn't take it back because there's lumps of flesh hanging out of it. Had to have it. I was sat there and I'm like,
sounds like something about Mary.
Don't describe it anymore. Oh.
Young Stillers, Beans and Franks were in his zipper.
Bean says, or Pick says, I don't want to see Rob in my window. I'm coming to break your legs.
But I might stand there just watching for a while.
Yeah. My email in the chat, just in case, like I said, so that I can send you your stuff, Rob.
Oh, what you want me to put? What have I got to do?
No, I have my ready. Wait, right here. I don't know if you have a pen or anything. This is my email address.
He's like,
where the pen is now.
We got a fucking crayon.
Write it in blood. Write it in blood.
See, I've cleaned up now. I could have wrote it in dust, but yeah.
Take a screenshot.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'll contact her. You'll contact me or whatever.
Yeah. That's your 1961 Rosie.
Oh, very nice.
Silver Rosie. Plus, we're going to send you a good luck Indian head penny. We always usually.
You send me stuff.
Huh? Yeah. Remember we did a giveaway.
Yeah. Oh, with the
one of your buddies won and said, "I'm going to give it to Rob." So yeah.
Totally forgot. Oh yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. Like, if I'm going to send it to you, I need to know where to send it. So.
Well, I'm thinking now. What's it?
Just send it to Roseanne. She'll take it.
Well, I was going to say, like, yeah, you could send it to me, or you leave it there, and you can come on the live and auction it off yourself. Because anyone that's got anything, that's what I'm going to do it on StreamYard. So I could have someone come on and go, "Here, got this. Do an auction. It gets paid. I'll tell you to send it. So save you sending it to me, you could send it to whoever wins it. Because I think that was why it was given to me to be auctioned off or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So that'll save pissing about. So it's either that or just send me a photo of it, and I can include that. But if you come on, you can. Here it is. You know, pay me money, you bastards. Have a go. Demand stupid amounts for it.
Okay, and I know you already said this, but I'm just going to ask you again. When is that auction?
The 9th.
Thank you, Joe.
No, the 23rd.
The 20th.
Next, it's what day are we? Monday. This coming Saturday. That's what I mean. Because if you sent it to me, it won't get here until for possibly a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, if you could do that for me, that would be really appreciated.
Oh, okay, we'll do that definitely.
Oh, you're an absolute sweetheart. Thank you.
Okay, wait. I got the date. What the fuck time did you say? Your time.
It's 23rd and it's 8 o'clock proper British time, which is 000. So
which is like 2 or 3.
Well, at the moment, it's 4:39 here.
Right. Your 8 o'clock would be our 3 o'clock. It's 5 hours difference, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And
so it would be 5 o'clock for people in America. 5 p.m. I mean,
well, that's it. This is what I'm going to do it until
5 hours later. Yeah, Saturday at 3 p.m. on July 23rd is Rob Random's special.
I want to see that slapped up on the picture next to the trees where the little girl comes out and looks at me, sticks her fingers up, and then hides again. Fucking weird little ghost girl. Scared.
In her not Bob Ross pain.
There's nobody in there.
There
no
is. I see it. The first time I come on your live, I see it. I thought,
I know you said. I thought you were.
She's got a little ghost in that forest bit. It's like, wow.
Well, I did have a Sasquatch, like half a Sasquatch. I was looking up from a tree.
It's when you put a picture of your beaver up on there. That was when I was like, oh, well, that's it. I'm subbed.
Oh, too fucking funny.
All it took was a beaver.
That wasn't my beaver. That was my sister's beaver.
I would say all beavers are the same, but they're not, are
they? No. That's funny. What do you call a male beaver? Is it a beaver?
Yeah. So what's a female beaver?
Because there was a joke back in the day too with like, what do you call a female peacock? A peacunt.
And what time is it where you are?
This is right around lunchtime. It's like at 11:41 a.m. It's no filter bean.
This is what set me on. There's only a few of us out there that really sort of like don't give a fuck about anything. My mum had a go at me yesterday. She went and sat like off the room because I'm like, fucking yeah, fucking do the fuck that for you. She's like, stop bloody swearing at me. You little cunt.
Yeah, see,
my mum can't stop
swearing.
Me swearing
Isn't like yelling or cussing.
You know what I mean? No, that's it. It's an affectionate thing most of the time. I fucking love that cunt up there. He's brilliant.
I was going to say, I don't know if I could be like, well, okay, I heard you're a cunt pretty much every day of my fucking life in a different relationship, and it's not a good feeling, okay? So, but you guys say it as kind of fun, on the funny side, where we say it as a...
the C word, I've always been... I try not to use it that much. It's only because you've used it, you set me off.
Oh, yeah.
I've got it on the brain now. Yeah, it's all your bloody
you
fault.
guys can have cock soup, but we can't have cunt muffins or something. Sorry.
What's she like? I don't know.
It's like a honey bun, but shaped different.
Well, yeah, I've called them all sorts of things.
I've called them all sorts of things.
Hello, Viking. Hello, Viking. Hello, Nightmare.
That's a good
I
name.
see that freaking thing. Yeah, I always like go, what the fuck does that say? Nightmare.
It's done. I'm going to stick a fork in it.
Want you to post a... Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Joe. Hold on. I was too busy.
Wanting your link or are they wanting Rob's?
Oh, I don't know. Dan said, Joe said, post the link again. So I think she wants to come up and sit next to Rob.
Oh.
And randomly poke
Rob.
you gotta go. Move. Oh no, wait. I have to move you. I'll make sure. I'll put the guys. No, we won't do that. I was gonna say I'll put the guys on the bottom, but that would leave me on top. And
hello, Mama. Brenda's beaver needs a barber. I think I've actually seen that.
Is that a tongue twister?
It's a book. Someone done a book reading. Hello, Sweetie Pea.
Oh, I was like, what the hell's on your tit? But okay, it's part of
pineapple.
I don't think she has a tit in the middle.
Shut up, my. I think I did see that book actually about somebody's beaver.
I was watching a program about the Germans and those Zeppelins last night. It was, just reminded me of that for a minute.
How you doing, Joe?
You look hot.
Good. Oh, it's hot as Satan's balls.
Well, why are you wearing a sweater?
Because in the office it's time cold.
Oh, see, she has AC. So we're all like, oh my God.
I'm like over here wiping sweat.
I know, right?
I'm listening.
I might have to put
I
some
just got my
trousers on.
fan
At the minute.
going.
My legs are getting cold.
Trousers. No
Oh,
pants.
I'm just sitting here in my non-boxers. My ass is sliding all over the chair.
It's when you get up and the chair's stuck to your ass, and
Oh, that hurts.
let
Flip
me,
side.
let me peel that one off.
Yeah, anything that's not cloth has that.
Oh, my van's bad. It's outside, and the driver's seat is like plastic or whatever. It's like a spin round one.
Leather.
And Jesus Christ, when I get
Well,
in
you
there
know.
with a pair of shorts on, that's it. Bye bye skin.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's the
Bean, you
same
were
thing with
talking about
wood
the
too,
blue
though.
shirt.
Yeah, see your
Yeah,
eyes. The
my eyes
popping.
are popping.
I'm gonna kill this dog. He's crying now to go out. So, Mingle, talk amongst yourselves, and I will be right back.
Thank you, Jeff.
Freaking dogs. Oh.
Hey, Rob, I think that's awesome that you're doing
What's awesome?
the way that you're putting that auction together. Helping
Oh,
out.
that's
I think
cool.
that's awesome.
I've done
It's a great charity.
loads. I do like doing them or being involved in them. American ones were most that I've been involved in. We've done a few over here now for people who've gone through hard times, but I've been involved with loads in the coin community, in the silver pouring ones where people have gone through bad times. I think it was J3BT. I can't remember his name, but he was getting problems with his site. He was going to be losing his site, and that I remember that one. That a few $1,000s. That was a good one. It's just nice to be involved in it. It feels nice when you do something nice, doesn't it? At the end of the day,
It does.
you know what I mean? It was like
Even if you're going over to Rosa and her
Huh?
house and stealing stuff. When you're moving stuff around at Rosa's.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Hi.
you can have some loving.
Oh wait, we're off. Ready?
Hang on.
Oh, we don't want to piss off the hubby. We were just doing.
He's quite welcome
doing,
to have a little tongue kiss as well.
freaking French thing. Mwah, mwah. Yeah. Not French kissing, but mwah. Yeah, we weren't swapping spit.
For someone who's
No,
French
that
kissing,
t-shirt,
you
it,
was
like,
going
throws
down
me
a little
off.
bit too much then, B.
Yeah, no, I was not doing this. No. Hi, Joe. Your T-shirt almost looks like a tan. So
this is how
looks like
buff
your.
I got. Oh no,
Let's have a look
this
at your
is
neck,
about the
neck
color of
bra
my feet.
line.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's close to her shirt color.
More
Oh,
sunscreen.
my feet are this color. I
More
did, and
sun.
I wore a jacket over it, and I wore a high. I was well covered,
I got some sun too.
except for my feet.
Jeff, are you smoking a cigarette? Because that's a lot of smoke coming off of it, and you're not smoking it. If it's something else, I'll be very disappointed. Yeah, it's a cigarette. That's all right then. Sort it out, boy. Come on, I'm already mashed. Let's get it on. It's midday. You should be shattered. He's gone
Did you
quiet.
get that?
No, can't hear him now.
I was blowing you a shotgun.
Too much work to do to get shot.
I must admit, it's like Roseanne's been on at me. Like, you need to get stuff sorted. You need to get what you're going to auction, and then do descriptions and all this fucking shit. I was like,
Maybe she'll help you.
So, well, I'm sorting it all now. I've literally cleaned all the desks. I've sorted out a place for Roseanne to sit down, and do her thing with her fingers. Like, yeah, keeping an eye on it all. So I'm gonna, we'll have a little system going. It should be good. But that's all I've been doing today in this super heat. And it comes to something when you're cleaning, and then you sort of like, oh, what's all that water on there? And it's like,
See, I've never seen your background, your wallpaper in the daylight. I always thought it was an orange tint, not a white.
just for you, Jeff. I'll give you a little tour around my little like geezer session room. Right, so let's start over there. So in that corner, Up, hang on, yeah, there. That's a slip mat.
Record.
Yeah, but it's a slip mat for on the decks, but it's R&S Records, which is from Belgium. Then a picture of my kids down. Then you've got the wall. Well, so
The ugly ass wallpaper.
aircon,
There you go.
aircon, fan,
And a fan blowing it
elect-
towards the sleeping
electric lead that goes out to the hallway through the door there, and down to the shared sort of like stairwell. And there's a nice plug socket that they use for like cleaning and stuff. So free,
Free.
free electric.
Oh, so you got your air conditioner plugged into that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I have it on all fucking night, and it's like, yeah, fuck them. So yeah, it goes round, and it goes round to that wall. There's the door. That wall, sort of painting and shit over there. The speakers up there, ratty.
Okay, what is it? Is that just the pattern, or is it? They kind of almost remind me of like the cootie bugs that you build, or the Connect.
Yeah, it's just
Those
a
Connect
fucked up pattern. There was various
pattern.
different
Okay.
ones, and that
I didn't know if it was,
pattern.
some Death Star fucking print.
And then in front of me,
Yeah.
got my laptop. There's another one. Oh,
Cool
mate,
books.
Hey, Marvin.
Marvin, I fucking love Marvin. He's great. So then up there is
Space Modulator.
Right? I used to do him all the time. Well, I didn't do him, but I used to do his
I'm going to blow up the Earth now.
and then
Right?
That's funny.
These guys.
That's good, Rob.
What in the hell?
Rocks?
What are those?
Minions almost.
Fucking pet rocks come to life.
that's it. And then all my stickers. So I've got
Nice.
a board down there, which was a police one, which is behind, and then sort of those over there on the decks, amps, and then shitloads of boxes of coins and stuff that I'm trying to sort through. Yeah.
Heck yeah. You got a lot of work ahead of you, brother.
Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, just had to readjust, right?
Just
You had to swap
Well,
up the freaking.
It's all right, isn't it? You know what I mean? Something got stuck.
Yeah. I can
Too
handle
hot.
that. I guess that at least you weren't like the sausage movie.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I'd be happy if it could actually be big enough
Right?
to fall out.
Which
fall
way
out
does
the
your
bottom.
toilet swirl? I heard it's different in different countries than how.
Oh, it goes, yeah, plug, go
Counterclockwise.
one way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what my way goes.
See,
Oh,
next
what
time you
takes
flush,
time?
you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Yeah, does the water come down and swirl like this, or does it swirl like that?"
I'm sure ours is proper and it's clockwise. It's Australia and backward countries like that probably go backwards, don't they? So you know, what I mean, they're the other side of the world. So yeah, they've got to go backwards. You lot over there probably go sideways. It's just like,
Yeah, it's delicious. We get the waves happening.
it's like the time thing. We are GMT time, so it's 000. We are. I know you think you are, but we are the actual center of the fucking planet. England is like the center, and the rest of it is just sort of like something over there.
So we're like space debris
I'm sure we made maps and put us like on the
revolving
globe.
around the sun.
We put ourselves on a decent part of the globe so we could see us virtually all the time. It's probably nothing like that, the actual, because no one can see it all at the same time, can they?
No.
And it's just like, fuck it, that'll do. We'll be center. We'll be 000 on the time.
Everybody else goes forward or backwards off of us. Yeah.
Pretty much like that. I think literally for the civilized world as such, it was us, the Spanish, the French, and the Portuguese, wasn't it, that pretty much swamped the world and like, landed here. This is fucking mine. Then we'll have this one. Nice. Hey, things are like that nowadays, eh? Jeez. Oh, Oh, Russia still thinks it's that way, don't they? I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We want that back. We want this madness. You know what I mean? We've got one little planet, and then there's so many of us, and it's sort of like, yeah, it's gonna have differences, isn't it? Depending where you live. You know, black, white, fucking whatever color. Speak different languages. I mean, what's that all about? You know what I mean? It's like before we travelled around um, and colonised in different places. Everyone had their own language. Some of those have completely disappeared now, haven't they? Just you know, what did the Indians speak over there?
whatever they're called, whether they're Choctaw or
Well, that's it. So how did they
Cherokee.
communicate between different? I mean, obviously they warred amongst themselves
I think they go
before.
like this. Hey, see my fucking hatchet? A wacky whack. You know, get the fuck out of here. Dude, with who? I don't know.
You know. Oh, you're right. Where's my backy? I need more drugs. Beans on. But yeah, I mean that's always fascinated me with that
Thank you
because
for
obviously
being here, Mama.
over here, the sort of like, well, as a kid and into an adult, the American stuff that we got, you know, it's the John Wayne films, the spaghetti westerns, and all that type of western sort of. There was never ever any fact. It's when you go along, I fucking love them, the black and white ones, where all the Indians in it are blacked up white people, and it's like that one, and it's like
Oh, they're Mexican.
yeah,
They
or
get the
Indian
Mexicans to play
squaw.
Indians.
The Indian squaw that whoever was banging away at, she's fit as fuck. She ain't no, you know what I mean? She ain't no squaw. She's like, wow. Yeah.
No support. No wires.
Good. But yeah, that's what I was sort of brought up on that. And American comics. I've got a book over there that my dad bound together when he was a bookbinder, way back in there, sort of war comics and ones before that, like 40s or even further back. I'd done one video where I took photos of each shot, each sort of like picture, and then the voice bubbles in it. I tried to do American accents and that. It's like Swoop Storm was the one that I'd done. And there's all these other ones where you got like Nazis in it and stuff like that, where they're fighting them and things like that. It's like really cool old cartoons. And yeah, it's like, hey, I'm Sweet Storm, and I'm.
I'll
I
be
was
right
like,
back. I forgot that I still had a dog out in the yard.
every voice they're trying to do different, and it's like, oh, mate, I've got one American voice as such, and that turns into Indian after about 30 seconds. So I'm fucked.
We do the same thing.
I'm gonna do one of the others because there's some brilliant stories in there. Like I say, there's like there's a Rat Man thing in there. It had old Superman comics as such in there. So he bound up a load of these. I think it's the Big Boy Comics or something like that. You ever heard of that?
I believe so.
Hang on. What was it? Giant Boy. That's it. Giant Boy. So he bound it up with sort of like gold foil on it, and then got to be careful because there's like this one, Little Dynamite. So you can see they're like a street gang that clear up and like go against the Nazis or whatever, but you know, proper old school cartoon stuff.
The greasers and the preps.
That's it.
The outsiders.
Exactly. I don't know what age these actually were, but I think they were sort of like 40s or 50s. So I think my dad used to go with his dad into Reading, into our town. There was a comic shop there that done all the old American comics. Because we had quite a big American and Canadian community over here in the war.
Back in there, I was like Beetle Bailey.
Well, it's like I'm talking to my mum yesterday because I was talking about like the women that would go with the American troops, and sort of like, you know, you could get a bit of extra chocolate or some nylons or whatever. And it's my who is it? I think it was my mum's mum's sister. She my auntie, that's it, my auntie Peg, and I've only seen them once when they come over, but she moved to America when she was 18 on one of these boats, apparently, because I didn't even know about these. I thought these are the sort of stories that need to come out in films or whatever. But it was literally a massive ship just full of like American GIs, fancy women and kids and marriage and all that, and all being shipped over to America after the war. And it was
Cool.
like after everyone went back, and then it literally shiploads of women, thousands, and kids, sort of thing. And I was like, never really heard about that. But my auntie Peg that lives over there, I can't remember where it is. Yeah, sort of like that's our American part of the family, sort of thing.
Because she hooked up with one of the
Yeah,
war
I,
soldiers.
I know lots of women did, sort of thing, and like obviously, there was bloke, he'd been killed or was out fighting or whatever. Everyone has needs, don't they? You know.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of GIs come back with like the Filipino wives and Japanese wives.
That's it. That's it. Fan life, isn't it? I mean, a lot in the Vietnam sort of ones. I've seen that in some of the films where when they left Saigon, just sort of like, "What? We're fucking out of here because shit's really hit the fan now," and then left all the people that were on their side and sort of like the women and that, and yeah, things that happened there, and trying to get their wife back or into America, and they weren't allowed. Um, yeah, some mad stories out there on that. But yeah, I just couldn't believe that there was specific ships put on for just traveling sort of like GI wives basically
Wow.
and kids. And it's like I really need to look into that more because I've never seen a film or anything about it or a documentary on that.
Hello,
You know
Paul.
what I mean? Just after the war.
Paul and Belinda. We'll just make sure we say both names just in case. They're our team.
AWR. Mark. What happened to you, James? Did you get caught at work?
I know. I was like, she said something about she had some talking to do. She had some splaining to do. It's probably like, you're sitting here doing YouTube.
Who's that gorgeous UK bloke on there that you're talking to? Pack it in.
Yeah, because most work, they don't even want you to be like on Facebook. They're my freaking YouTube on a live stream.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think trying to keep work and your personal life separate. If someone
Yeah.
wants to find out about you nowadays, any work thing will go and look and then see what comments you've made on various places and stuff like that.
I don't think it ever worked for anybody that would be like, hey, we want your password to your email. Or, fuck you. No.
That's it. My daughter, my eldest daughter's a school teacher, and she obviously doesn't want kids to sort of like flood her Facebook or anything like that. So
ring.
she's always kept that fairly sort of like secret, especially when she's got a dad like me. She's back. Back again.
Did you see?
I'm on lunch.
Yeah, she's back. She's back.
He's peeking.
I'm on lunch. Who's peeking, him or him?
The one above you. He's trying to see down your shirt. You don't have. Yeah, it's not a gaper.
Sorry.
Like I said, at first I was like, oh, wow, that's a different shirt because it looked like she had a tan chest.
You're just a perv looking at her chest.
You
missed it. You missed it when I got up and readjusted myself.
Yeah, you didn't see him. He did a Michael Jackson move. He just didn't go, or did you? No, yeah, you just didn't have a glove on.
Yeah. I would suggest gloves. If you're going to touch that, use gloves.
Come on, the cheese.
Use gloves, mask, you know what I mean? Full hazmat suit.
Did you get in trouble?
No, I didn't.
Inquiring minds want to know.
No. There was just something said. There's some stuff going down at work, so it's no biggie.
Get the fuck off the internet and do some work.
No. What do I want to say?
Trying to be your boss.
It was cooler talk.
Oh God! Oh, people around the cooler. So and
Yes.
so's been in so and so, and I'm sure she went
Yes.
in the stationery office and got banged to fuck. Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I can't. I used to like that when I did work in an
Hey,
office
Thomas
environment.
97. Good running.
It's like there's.
Hey, Thomas.
It was Friends, wasn't it? I don't know if you've like watched all of Friends. Obviously, you probably have over there.
Oh,
But
Friends is an awesome series.
someone was working at one place and the boss gave up smoking, so she didn't smoke and gave up with her, and then gave in, and they'd be outside smoking, and like a couple of them smoking, and it's always the one smoking. Oh, that one with me will get picked for
Hey,
like
Rob.
working.
I have to say thank you for the Mighty Python and Mr. Bean.
Don't bother with new Mr. Bean shit, Bean and the Bee or whatever it is on Netflix.
Yeah.
It will ruin your like image of Mr. Bean. He's like Mr. Bean on there, but the whole program is so obvious. You're just waiting for the next thing to happen that you know is going to happen, and that's sort of like taking it. It's like
Right. And you're guessing everything. And then
yeah,
you,
then
yeah.
the shock makes you laugh, but it was just sort of like you knew what was going to happen. It was obvious that that was going to
Yeah, no,
happen,
that's fine.
and it's like you're
Oh,
just
thank you.
waiting
Where's...
for it, and then
I got a fork.
oh, who's that?
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh, brought her a plate of food.
Yeah.
You left this in
Oh,
the
we're good.
microwave, bitch. It's my turn. You only
Your
have
plate of
half an
food?
hour. Yeah.
What was her name?
Colette.
Colette.
Huh?
Mhm.
Colette. Oh, I couldn't do that. I've got a cousin called Colette. That'd be a bit weird.
She's my work buddy.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Hello, Thomas.
Thomas 907.
Oh, she's good.
He's
We'll
up in
be
Alaska.
I hope you're eating healthy.
Not really.
Hang on. I'm gonna have to
I'm over here squeezing my muff, trying to. Wait, let me clean what's left of my blueberry muffin. You know how muffins crumble all the time, so it's that moist that I'm
That's how
trying
the
to.
muff
I'm
crumbles.
trying to squeeze it together so I don't lose any crumbles. I can get this last wad in my face.
What's he giving?
I'm trying to make it like a mini muffin, like a ball, kind of sort
Everyone's
of.
munching and shit.
Everybody's munching
It's
shit.
almost like a cake pop
Give
without
me
the stick.
munchies.
I got berries,
Here, this is for the dogs.
raspberries.
Oh, nice, nice. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, reminded him something.
I just forget.
I was in my mum's garden yesterday, and she's got like raspberries growing, black currants growing, and I don't know if you ever had red currants.
Mhm.
And we used to have bushes and bushes of them at the top of the garden when I was a kid, and I used to go out there and just be like, oh. Now there's one bush up there that produces them, and there's a bloke on YouTube or whatever that does sort of like a really cool little quick videos of pouring like booze in with various fruits, leaving it for a week or two. Then he does a shot of it, and it's like
Ooh.
they would be fucking lovely in with some vodka or something.
Oh, yeah.
She picked them fucking all and made jam, didn't she? And like, oh, fucking none left. And so I went up there and I did find a nice handful for, and I put them in a cup of
Nice
water to wash
berries,
them.
Jeff. You got
I
some
fuck-
nice berries there, Jeff.
I left them up there, and I forgot them. Fuck's sake! After all that,
After all that, you picked them and everything.
picked them, washed them, put them in a cup, and I think, well, yeah, that'd be good. They'd be fucked by the time I go back up there again.
Where's my berries? Jack, I want your berries.
What your berries in our mouth?
His berries are a bit wrinkled.
Hey, here's a fork. Want a spoon?
I think they need rehydrating, mate.
Open up, Joe.
Look, open up. There's this berry.
Pop it down the top so you can have it later. Whee!
We're going to make a hole in one.
It went right down the throat.
Didn't even touch the sides. I like that. Good girl.
I call that a swish. Oh, sorry if it is. I don't.
We don't
see
have.
any-
I think you're saying it's his end. He hasn't got
I
very
don't
good
see it
connection.
really looking slow here. So
Take care,
I
brother.
don't know. That one's looking pretty slow.
thank you for stopping by. Love
I've done
seeing
juiced
you.
everywhere. Juiced
Thank you
everywhere
all
over
for
here.
who stopped by so far today. I really appreciate it. Metal detecting with the 6th prospector, Steve. Thank you.
Hey,
for
Jeff, I've
joining.
heard that before.
I juiced everywhere over here. Gotta clean it up.
Thanks
Taking a
for
break from
checking it
work.
out. This is the place to be on Monday and Fridays. Well, I don't,
most
I don't
Mondays
know
and
if anybody
Fridays.
else
Give me a
likes
good
it.
excuse not to carry on
Most-
fucking tidying up.
Depends depends if we sneak away. But you know what I think I noticed? I think I do. I don't know how, but I think I do have StreamYard on my cell phone. So now I'm wondering if
You
I
can.
could do a stream up there
You
from
can.
my phone.
Yeah, you can do stream.
Don't you
Because
got
I
from your
can't
phone?
do it
decent
from
enough connection?
right. Like I can join everybody's
Oh yeah.
live streams from my phone, sitting around the fireplace. I mean, the fire pit and blah blah blah, in the camper. It's just that right now we're off grid, so we don't have electricity. My sister is having this thing built, this box built that's going to be totally, excuse me, all built and for the solar panels that they're getting with it. And all they have to do is connect the wires to the solar panels. They also have to sync almost like a power pole in the ground.
It's not going to
Too.
be a beaver box, is it?
No beaver. No,
they
no
gonna have-
beavers.
are they
They
gonna
haven't
have
had the
like-
beavers have not been around in a couple of weeks now. So
You have like truck batteries or whatever. They're charging up all the time. Then you can use that electricity at night or whatever. Use a converter.
yeah,
Um,
it's gonna be solar and it's gonna do the water pump. So we'll have water, which we don't right now. We buy like a cube of water with like this little spigot. You just press a button and oh, she's gone again. Shit, your boss is coming. Imagine losing your job.
Deej emailed or text me, so
Gotcha.
we're going to do a water cleanup in Muskegon. And she's joining my team, so.
Nice.
So she was
Wicked.
asking for location. We have to sign a waiver.
I love Deej. Deej is a sweetheart.
Everybody.
You get
She
to
had me
meet
on her
the,
show, for Christ's sake. What sort of nutty person would do that? Oh yeah.
you get to meet Deej, don't you, Rob?
I beat my meat. What?
Don't you get
Get
to meet
Deej.
Deej?
Oh yes.
We're getting with Deej.
In September.
And Fatfall. Fatfall's supposed to be coming over October, I think it is. Deej is coming over
September.
possibly
End of September.
So I've got to try and
We
time
know
that
'cause we
right,
just hung
because
with her the most
that's
recent.
when all the events are happening, sort of thing. The Rodney Cook Memorial one, which I'm doing a ticket for, and the weekend after that is the main Detectival. And then I think she might be down the week after that, possibly. But she
I'm
wants
jealous.
to do so much stuff, go to like the museums, go mudlarking and stuff like that. It's like you're going to be absolutely shattered trying to do all that you're going to do within a week or 10 days and that. And I think for half of it, she's meeting up with detectorists and that and going detecting on their places and that. And it's like,
But it's kind of like going to Disneyland. You know, you want to try to hit
Mhm.
everything and cram as much as you can.
that's
in.
it. And everything, I mean,
Probably
luckily
never-
enough, I think British Museum's right near somewhere she can actually mudlark. So they're planning on sort of doing a bit of mudlarking. But it's like the British Museum, you could walk around there all day and see half of it, sort of thing. And there's the Natural History Museum and then the
Kind of like the
another one. They're all in a big line in massive, beautiful buildings. But yeah, to actually get around them all, what are you looking at?
I was blowing my smoke your way. But I think I just saw you roll one anyway. So I was going to ask you that when I was like this, because I saw Yes, the very slight motion. Oh, yeah.
That's my special tray. As you can see, it's completely filled up with backy and bits of weed and me grinders.
Yes, yeah, your
And,
grinders, not
but
something.
yeah, this was made for me. It's all like metal alloy and that, which we used to take on like
Holy
weekenders, a
shit,
load of
Joe.
us, on like Volkswagen
I'm hungry.
weekenders. So everyone's just sat around in your
Oh,
camp
give me
chair.
shit.
You got your skin nut tray. Keeps it all tidy.
Yeah.
No, that was like that cellophane on that fucking candy or whatever you just opened was like really loud.
Look, we're no mouthful. Okay. You could do hamster cheeks for me. That's it. That's when I pop both balls in.
Oh, I'm never gonna fucking do anything somebody
You
says.
can't unsee that now, can you?
Oh my, well, babe, maybe you still here. All in fun. He comes, he goes, you know. He comes again.
They usually
know.
do.
When I was younger, maybe have a 10-minute break.
Little snooze, yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, here's my tray
Nice.
Here's
with the
mine.
matching lid, magnetic lid.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Everything just slid off of it. What is it on that? What's the picture on that? Is it an insect?
No, it's a
No.
gun.
Done.
Okay, yeah, I first I thought it was a bug. That's why I asked. Oh my lord.
That was a win from AAP.
Are you rolling one now? Have you felt the need now? Suddenly,
Maybe.
it's sort of like,
It was a chipmunk comment.
I've got work to do, but fuck it.
You done talked me out of it.
You can still do the work. You just do it slowly. It's like when I'm at my mum's doing her gardening sort of like stuff and that. I'll go and like chop a bit of the bush down, and then I go and sit over here, a couple more puffs, and I'm having a little drink. Look at it for 10 minutes, think, I'll cut that bit next, and then go and do that. Chill a little bit. Back we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to go too fast, too hard.
Nah. I learnt that in proper work of like, yeah, fuck that. If you can make it look like you're working the whole time, but you're not doing fuck all, yeah, all good.
Yeah, when we're with people not of the same sort, we say that we're going to the store, you know, blah blah blah. And of course, it's funny when you come back and you're like, "Fuck, I forgot to get like a soda or something." Like it's like you went to the store. Oh yeah, I did. I got a candy bar. I already ate it.
Now I want to pop.
Yeah, my mother. She's like, we vacationed together before with my sister and brother-in-law and my mother
Thomas,
for
I
a
know
week
that.
at the beach,
I know
and
that.
we would leave. We say we're tell them wink, wink, nudge, nudge to my sister. We're going to the stove, you know, and my mother would be like, "Where'd Tina Pick go?" You know, oh, they're. You know how old people talk. They're going to do the pot. Yeah, we're gonna go do it.
When I was working family business printing, we had a sort of like a quick print shop, and it was a case of if I got stressed out with a customer, and that had happened now and again, you get pissed off, and that, 'cause you know, done everything from design to, you know, invoicing the fuckers sort of thing. You know, create everything, print it, do this, do that, and you get some right dickheads, and like, I'll get stressed out, and my mum would be just like, go and have one of those smoke things, and it, because I'm like literally wanting to put someone through a plate glass window over the front of the shop, and yeah, she always used to say, go and have something, and then come back and like, okay, yeah, all right. I won't get nicked today. Then I'll just, you know,
go take your happy
done
step.
some mad things, like, yeah, chasing money in business when you're running a business, that's stressful. I've stood in takeaways and restaurants, right, literally by their fucking till, and as people come in have their meal and pay, and I take that money. And I make sure the person sees that I'm taking that money, so it embarrasses the fuck out of them. I've been in takeaways, people come in like, "Hey, can I have a like special fried rice, chop suey," and that. And I'm stood there, and when they give the money over and they open the till, I take the notes, they give them the change, and I take the notes, and I'm like, right, well, that's down to 658 quid now. Then fucking amazing how someone comes up with the money when you do that in their place. You know what I mean? Literally 10 minutes later, here's your check, and it's like, why don't you just fucking pay? You know what I mean? You've had the goods, 10,000 fucking leaflets or something, but you don't want to pay your bill.
Yeah.
It used to annoy the fuck out of me. That's why, with doing this auction or whatever, I've got no qualms of like telling people, nah, you know what I
Right.
mean? It's got to be, otherwise it's too much stress, too much aggro.
Yeah, exactly. And I see, and people that do giveaways and stuff, I've seen them say 20. You got 24 fucking hours to notify
It's
me.
when people get pissed off on giveaways in the chat, and they're like, obviously, you know what I mean? You've got to do it that it's on your screen or on someone you know's screen, what order things come in if you're doing like a numbers game or anything like that in the chat.
Yeah.
People are flying up different numbers. And then they sort of like, oh, I was above so-and-so. And it's like, well, it's like Sifter, old Steve Sifter, who does his Wednesday stream, and he does the free giveaways and everything. And it's like, you make sure everyone knows all the rules, and it's like this, because you always get someone like, or as a moan, it's like, it's a fucking free giveaway. Why are you even moaning? Just congratulate the person who won and
Right.
move along. You know what I
Right.
mean? Sort of thing.
For sport, somebody
even
that's
if you
never
really
learned
wanted
how to
whatever
lose
it
with
was.
grace.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giveaways, just a little to show appreciation for people coming along to your channel. That's what I've always done. That's why I started buying Kennedys. I thought, oh, that'd be good. I'd give away American silver coins over here. So I'll go on the old coin rolling streams and like pay $25, get 5 or 10 rolls, anything out of those, that was decent silver or all sorts, different weird dates and stuff. You got the keep, and away they get sent. It's like load those sets. I think it was Mobile Coins was one that I used to go on a lot, but he won't do international shipping now. I still go on there to support him. But yeah, he's doing one of the best ones. But there's loads of different rolling ones, and if they get a good box, which has got sort of like 50, 60 silvers in it, and then they've got a sister box to it that they got at the same time. It's like, I was spending hundreds of dollars. Like, yeah, I'll have fucking 20 rolls, and I'd get sort of like 30 or 40, mainly 40%ers, but you got 90%ers in there and that, But it was suddenly, it was like you got a good deal. And then, however many you had, there was a free giveaway at the end, which would be silver round. So I won quite a few silver rounds, and the Engel bars, the 1 ounce silver Engel bars and stuff, real nice designs on them. So I got hooked on them as well. So I was looking for them all over the place, and sort of like $40-50 a time sort of thing. But yeah, you get hooked on these things, especially. I mean, for me, most of these start at like 12 through to sort of like 4 in the morning or whatever, that sort of time scale. So I'm late night, like, whoa, yeah, back it, go on then. I'm flogging stuff here, getting money in my PayPal, and then just like banging it out on there. So it's not like money out of my pocket. It's like records that I've sell, and it goes into my PayPal, and then it's like, oh, look, I've got a lot in there. Oh, he's got a good box. Bam. We'll have the fucking box. Yes, thank you very much.
We recently had a problem, doing $5 raffles, and the top 5 prizes are the big prizes. But after those are gone, and the host decides, okay, I'm going to throw an extra 15 prizes in for the ones that didn't win, Actually got an email from one of them saying, I seen what the others won, and this is all I got. I wouldn't even bothered mailing it out. And, just so disrespectful. I mean,
Wow.
That was the host's generosity to add the other 15 prizes in.
But
it was not necessary.
That's a lot of postage money. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Amongst, the stuff, most of the stuff I'm going to be auctioning, apart from you guys and Nathaniel, and I think it's Tidy, he's got a one-off cup that he's done. And I'm sure there'll be other bits and pieces on night. And LP, my sort of sponsor, unofficial sponsor, I will say. I have to be unofficial, otherwise he gets emails and phone calls saying, "Why are you fucking sponsoring this wanker that swears everywhere? My kid watched his channel," and it's like, you let your 7-year-old watch my channel, you fucking knob. And you know, it's just
You
like,
dumbass.
it's less aggro for them and for me if I'm unofficial. I love the guys and do, you know what I mean, and will always big them up for anyone wanting any kit in the UK. You know, and they help me out. My back, you know, good mate works there side by side with the owner. That was why I got into it, because of him. You know, they've always been good to me. Shit happens. So much has happened. You know, when people drop out of the group or stuff like that. I've, you know, seen it all. I've seen it all on YouTube now through all the communities, the
Yeah.
different drama ones, the different people doing that, emailing someone and upsetting them and pissing them off. And you know, people don't understand how much you know, when you put a lot into something, and then someone does something that, you know, to them's just you know, oh well, that was a bit shit or whatever, and they're being sort of serious about it, not a laughy sort of one. I mean, you know, it's just like, you know, fucking words can hurt. I know that. That's why I try to keep everything funny. If I'm taking the piss out of someone, I'll do it in a funny way, sort of not a, you know, a sort of. I try to do it if I would get upset about it, you know, I won't say it.
The
But
ones that make more attraction, you know, instead of being
that's the
like,
trouble. You know what I mean? If I come across it wrong, if I come across it wrong, and then I find it a bit hard to keep my mouth shut, and I will fucking blam them out, sort of thing. You know?
Yeah. But
That's just
but
me.
to give away free prizes that wasn't part of the giveaway,
right?
and people that email and complain about what they got, I don't understand that.
Those are
Yeah.
the people that will like haunt your fucking stream or your channel. You know what I mean? Those are the people that, you know, the hecklers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People's
I
channels.
mean, you get trolls come along or whatever.
You know, you have to block them or whatever. They're
Yeah, it's easy enough to do
it's
if
all
they go on
drama
and
bullshit.
say something. But when you do something like that, an email afterwards, that sort of like takes the jelly out of your donut when you've done something, can it? If you've had a good night and done something nice and that, and then people, you get that
Wait,
response.
you're what? Wait,
You
what?
know what I mean?
Yeah.
What planet
It was
are
a
you
free
from?
gift. Why are you bitching about it? You know,
Yeah,
why?
puts a cloud over it, sort of thing, and you know, and that's the person whoever's doing it. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I've seen it where people sort of like so disrespectful, or you know, or they didn't win a free giveaway or something. You know, they used to end up giving them something anyway, and I'm just there like, fuck that, ram it up their fucking ass, fucking bastards, fucking cheeky bastards. You know. But yeah, ignoring trolls and that. I've dealt with trolls. I was a troll way back, like on chat programs and stuff. I'm back in like the 90s, late 90s sort of thing on the internet. I've been on the internet since early 90s, so been there right near the start sort of thing. And so when all of a sudden it just seemed like all of a sudden everyone was getting, I think smartphones really sort of done it, but everyone started getting laptops and PCs at work, and then they would get one at home, and then they would find enjoyable things. I used to be on a 3D chat world called worlds.com, which is an American company, and you could go on there and create your own avatar, with this code that you had to try and learn what done what in this code. And it was very, very sort of like you could get right into the program, and create your own worlds to wander around in and invite other people to. And so it's pretty crazy stuff. It was like, you know, compared to any other chat thing, MSN
It's
chat
like
or anything
Farmville and
you know.
Cityville and all
But
that.
that's it. You can walk around and you see some slutty bird there, and it's like, oh, how you doing, love? You know what I mean? What's your name, sort of thing. Da, da, da. They had hosts on there, and then like one of the sort of owners was always on there, and they were always sort of like quite fucking churchy, and you know, and trying to make sure there wasn't hate stuff going on. I was on there and I was like Ganja Man and stuff like that. Was my names, and you know, they're trying to have this nice community and all that. And I knew something was sus with them, and they sold all their software, whatever, to Chinese companies that were doing porn versions. But they didn't tell any fucker about that. That were all these good people on there, and then we found it. Somebody integrated it into their main program so you could walk around with a fucking boner and do all these sex positions and go up and shag a host or whatever. And you know what I mean? There was all, you imagine shit like that happening. It was just funny as fuck, absolutely funny. And then I found a weakness in their program. American Justice of Texas. Yeah, boy.
That's a job.
I found this code as such. It was, well, it wasn't code as such. It was ASCII code. So when you do ASCII stuff, like on the chat, so you could do someone's face, and like I used to have this whole ASCII code of someone's like sat there with a face and then two fingers up, sort of thing. So if someone pissed me off, I'd whack that in the thing. And then I'd done this ASCII code, and I added this other one, and basically done boobs. Like all the way up to, because at some point when you typed in, say you've done 128 characters, after that point when you pressed return, it would put the first bit of your chat up, and then it would put it up the rest of your chat afterwards. It would split it, so there was a sort of in my head I was like, that says the maximum number of characters you can use. So I counted and done and got and found out how many characters you could use. But if you'd done it with ASCII all the way up, there was one thing. If you went up to the amount that it would allow, you went one back and press return, and your text disappeared. And I was like, that's fucking weird. So then I'd done it with ASCII code one time, and I was on this wilderness, sort of like 30, 40 people sort of like stood around chatting on the main chat, and like people stand together and couples and all this and all their different avatars. And I basically done it with ASCII code when I was on there, and boom, it all went fucking quiet. And I was like, chat's gone fucking quiet for this many people. What? And then all of a sudden, people come out and say, I got kicked off, because you used to get kicked off now and again if your internet was a bit shit and that. And they got kicked off, but their avatar was still there. So they come back on as themselves, but their avatar was just stood there doing nothing. They couldn't do nothing with it, and their new avatar was there, and they're like, oh, fucking hell, it's me. And so everyone doubled up. So I was like, copied the code that I just put in, like, which I, had on a WordPad, put it in again, bam, boots everybody offline, leaves their avatar there. So to me, it was like, let's go. And then, boom, they would come back. And the third time, so there was like, I'm like, fucking hell, I've got a boot button. I can boot people. And the only people that could boot people off were like the moderators, and they could beat you off for 15 minutes. The guy that owned it could ban your account and everything via your IP address.
Right.
Now, this was back before I had broadband or anything, and we was on the phone, and you'd like dial-up internet. And
yeah, like AOL and stuff like that. Yeah.
This is it. We was NTL, so it was fast dial-up, and it was like free internet and everything. And this, when it first come, I think it was a free serve disc was one of the things, and this Wilds came on the free serve disc. So that's where I sort of like found it, and then went on there. And it used to be sort of 2D, so there was flat sort of like pictures that would be walking around. But then they developed it, put millions into it, and become this big 3D sort of thing, which all your game sort of things like Doom and stuff like that use part of their code, their 3D code. And so this is the only reason this company is still going today. It's still on a chat thing now since 1990. So it's 30 odd years old now. Yeah. I could still go on there and I get free VIP because I'm a legend on there sort of thing. Because I opened up the whole thing. There's a code you could put in that you then, when you open up the program, suddenly you had file and stuff up in the top, and you could see everything that was there. You could click on any object and do whatever you wanted with it, sort of thing. Make it, like say, build your own Wilds, which was a feature they were going to sell to people as like a pro package. But the only way you could get it, just put in this run something or whatever in any code, save it, and bang, suddenly you had the operating system that they actually developed the Wilds on. So you had everything, and it was like, I fucking told everyone about that, and I was given it by someone who was well in with them, was developing, but fell out of them, and he was like, "Who could I tell?" And they told me because they knew I would make a website. There. I would put it out there. I would, they didn't want to take the hit for it, so I became
Right.
Instaban for fucking years. I was literally boot on site. So I used to go on there called Boss because I'm boot on site. And the fucking shit, I had thousands of accounts because as soon as they would boot me, I would just restart my router and go back on. I didn't have a 15-minute timeout because I had a new IP, a new account that had been previously made. I mean, I literally used to daily have to make 30, 40 accounts to be able to stay on all night with all the English lot because there was a lot of English and there was a lot of American on there, and so it was fucking
Wow.
years of. I had them send my. He threatened me that he'd got the FBI on me, fucking all this sort of shit. Because that code that I found, I'd done it, I think, 7 times. I'd done it on that design, and then it fucked their servers, and it put Will
Oh,
offline like for half a day or whatever until they reset the servers at the server factory bit and that. So that evening, I've come on there, and I'm just sort of like, if I got booted off or whatever, I had the power, and I said, "Don't beat me, I'll fucking beat you back." And they're like, and then I'd come on as another account and another account because you could. That was another one you could multi-run, so you could have it up 20 times, 20 people at the same fucking time by
wow.
multi-running, and that was another one of these codes that they didn't want to be known. So I'd be in another world doing the boot thing, which was called Big Bertha. That was what I named it. It was like Big Bertha's boot. So the key, and anytime a Big Bertha was coming on, people knew they was going to get knocked off. Right, it was funny. It was so underground in places. Like half the hosts were with me, but without knowing. So if they knew that I was on there in a different, but until they got total proof that I had to say, "Oh, I'm Ganja Man," they wouldn't boot me off. Whereas the ones that were on the sort of company side more, any chance of fucking trying to boot me off was, the fair game sort of thing. So I
Right.
was hated by some, loved by others, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And we was on the good side as far as we see, because there was some fucked up shit going on in there, and yeah, he got so involved and with people. I went to a gathering that 50 people went to Isle of Wight in a hotel, and all met up off the worlds, and that they had some in America, they had some around, people travelled and everything. It was a massive old thing. Dark Knight.
There's Jason.
How you doing, Jace? But yeah, 98 through to about early 2000 sort of thing. It was about 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
But yeah, it threatened me, come on to me saying, "I've informed Scotland Yard of you, and Inspector so and so is in charge of the investigation and all this shit." And I was like, well, for one thing, I'm in Thames Valley. You need to contact the Thames Valley Police. Scotland Yard is London, you fucking knob, and would have nothing to do with anything to do with in Thames Valley. You know what I mean? Inspector so and so doesn't fucking exist. Shut the fuck up and leave me alone. But they did complain to NTL and said that I'd done an attack with this code, that I was doing these DOS attacks basically and knocking everyone offline, and they didn't know how the fuck I was doing it. They had no clue, and I'd obviously found this glitch in their program,
Yeah.
and it was a big glitch. Yeah, I got a letter through from NTL saying you've been, like, they said this and that. So I rung NTL, contacted them, and told them that I'm on this American chat program. I've found this glitch in it. I've offered to tell them how it's done or whatever, but they literally, I'm ban on site, boot on site, and they boot me off it all the time, and da da da. They went back to them and told them, if you come and attack our customer again, then we will be taking you to court, blah blah blah, and fucking went straight back at them with all this sort of like
Legal.
shit, and it was like, amazing.
Awesome. You want to go there, do you? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it was good. They had to spend $30,000 to fix the problem.
Wow.
And I told them exactly what the problem was. I played with it for a couple of weeks, sort of thing. I done it, and then I was like showing other people that, yeah, guess what I can do? Fucking guess what I found, sort of thing. And they're just like unfucking real, you know what I mean? And it's, and I did have fun with it, but then I turned around to them, and I didn't want someone else to find it
Right.
and do it. You know what I mean? Really maliciously. I would use it as a laugh, sort of thing. I'd be on there and I'd get booted, and I'm like, come back and sort of like, oi, you know what I mean? It's only fair I beat you back and stuff like that. I have got the record for booting people as a host as well. Hosts had a yellow tag above them, which was you had your name above you as you walked around, so you could click on people and whisper them and stuff like that. And so a yellow tag is you had the power to boot people for 15 minutes. And a lady that I had sort of like really good relationships with was a host, and she decided to leave because she was fed up with the shit that was on there. And they changed it. I think what they used to do is leave the same password, but they would change. Her name was Velasca, and they would put an XX Velasca XX. So they put X's on either end. So you know what I mean. It was no longer a usable account, but it was if you knew the password. And she gave me the password. And yet again, I sat on another world and then sat on the world with all the people on all day. I was at work, so I was doing it on my work computer. I even went like literally went for lunch, come back, done some more, and literally anytime someone would come on that was a host or anything, I'd boot them off. And anyone that would arrive on it, I'd boot them off. And I ended up booting 154 people off, including the owners, including about 20 odd hosts that were coming back and trying to find me and all this sort of. I mean, it was so hilarious. It was so much fun, especially when you got other people knowing what's going on, helping you and doing all stuff, or just sitting there watching it. And like people,
Right.
a host would come on and it's like, right, what's it? Bang, they're gone again, and everyone's just like, fuck, there's another one.
Yeah, because back in the day, you sometimes it took a while to get actually online. You know what I mean? And then whap.
Well, this
You know,
particular
so
day,
you got it.
I picked a day that was the actual owner was probably the only one that could trace it through and actually find who was because I was this yellow tag. You would, but I was hidden in another world, so no one knew where that world was. But I was in the system, sort of thing. So no one
Right.
could see what name it was that was booting. It was just you got booted. You don't tell you who booted you. It's any of the
Yep.
hosts boot you, and it doesn't tell you. So I was just sat there, like I say, as someone else on the actual world. So I'm seeing when people arrives, and that's where generally people would have, land as such when you went on, and boom, kick them straight off. And then they started trying landing on other worlds, but as soon as they'd walk into it from whatever doorway, it's like, they're back, bang. All right, yeah, that was it. They'd be on my friends list. So you could make an option where you could have up to, I think it was about 200 friends at one point. You was only supposed to have 25, but another code that opened it up. And so I'd have all the hosts on there. So I knew what host was actually online that could boot me when I did go on. So I know what type of, a good host or a bad host. So I'd go on and sort of like, oh, so-and-so's on, they're cool. And then you know what I mean? But on this booting thing, I booted everyone, all the people I knew that were friends and that, I was booting them as well. So I wasn't making exceptions for anyone. It was just a case of they knew if they come on, they were going to get booted. So they would sit there in another name on the thing and just watch it as other people were coming on. And I'm like chatting to them on MSN, just like, what do you reckon? Should I boot so and so? Just yeah, fuck it. Boom, 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 boom.
Dark nights after you.
That's it. I'm stoned as fuck. I'm gonna it's some brilliant memories, and I don't often talk about them, but fucking hell, you know what I mean? I pissed off a lot of Americans in my time.
We're thrilled. I'm enjoying what you're telling us.
Yeah.
You're pretty goddamn fucking.
I was live on there when 9/11 happened. Okay, and shit like that. You know what I mean? There's times like that I think back and think, fuck me, that was in the middle of the day, and I was on lunch or whatever, and just popped on Worlds, And then my mate come down from the flat upstairs. That's where I used to go for a smoke all the time. He had the flat. And he's like, fucking hell, mate, come and have a look at this. Because I heard it on the radio. And it's like, went and then put the telly on and then see in time for the second fucking plane that hit in and everything.
Yep, I was on break. I was a store receiver.
It was like a film, wasn't it? It was like watching a film.
Oh my God. I was like, number one, when the second one hit, I was just like, no.
Fucking real?
Right. I'm like, no. And I bawled, man. I bawled when those, I mean, the whole time. Seeing things that you thought were paper falling out of the building, you know what I mean? Windows and stuff. And then you realize, man, like, hello. Yeah. But, you know, because who wants to burn alive, you know? So I'd be like, please make me have a heart attack.
And I left them alone for a bit then. I was very nice for a while then because memorials and all sorts of things. People used to get married on there. I did get married on there. Fuck. Oh, fucking hell. There's one bird that wouldn't leave me alone, man. And it's like, she was a host, so it was a case of, keeping in with the bad side. Fucking well.
Just marry her.
Oh, man. 9/11, what a terrible day.
Yeah, that's it, Steve. We all remember. There's certain things. It's like, I wasn't around for Kennedy getting shot, but everyone who was will remember where they were and stuff like that, and big things that happen in your lifetime. But yeah, you certainly. I remember. I can remember exactly what I was doing and everything. Then, yeah, again, because it was just such a fucking shock, wasn't it? It was just unbelievable.
Yeah. I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, putting a metal roof on a prefab metal building. So I remember where I was at when it happened. It was a bad day.
It really was. That, and I remember when the space shuttle Columbia, I think it was the name. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, yes, rooting, and then you see these.
What was that? That was 80. That was 80s, wasn't it? 80. Yeah. Mid-80s sort of thing. Yep. So I was like teenager, and I think, you know what I mean? There was a lot of school kids from around the world watching that.
Because
we were. I was in
the lady teacher, wasn't it? Being on their first sort of like,
my God.
the touch going up. And then when it just fucking fireworked, it was like.
Yeah, Kristen McCullough first from New Hampshire. She was a New Hampshire teacher. Yeah. So again, like you said, all students. Didn't they have busloads of them there too?
Oh, you know what I mean. Her students as well.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Yeah, that was another biggie.
Patriot, remembers. I think that's it. Certain things does bring it back to you. I mean.
And then you realize too that it didn't just happen in New York. You know what I mean? Like other things happen, not like, I mean, the Pentagon that got hit too. You know what I mean? And then the one.
See, this is it. I mean, all the conspiracy theories and that come out. Probably a week or two afterwards. I mean, it really did bring it to me then. I mean, I sort of knew, but it brought it to a lot of people that we're all very close now with the internet. It was happening live on TV in the UK as it's happening, sort of thing. It was like, say, on the radio first of all, and then turned on the BBC, and bang, you're on, seeing what everyone else is seeing. It brought to that the world is a sort of like small part and affects everyone. I mean, that obviously there was people of all countries that worked in there. Fucking World Trade Center, for fuck's sake. There was, English and American, Australian, all sorts. And lucky enough, it weren't full. Well, they weren't full at the time of at the capacity that they can run it. But messed up shit. Definitely messed up shit.
It really is. Yep.
Yeah, my brother-in-law was in the Pentagon when it hit. So
really, oh my. Yeah.
Well, see, that was a weird one that they didn't really. They showed a bit of footage of that got caught. You'd think the Pentagon would be like seriously cameraed up anyway, and they would have a lot better footage of it actually happening. But I don't think I ever see the plane actually hit the building. You see the damage afterwards and that. But there was it was that thing of
Right. It's
there's
not
no
like we
wind,
saw the other
no
two
wind
planes.
mark sort of thing going into it, and it was like a hole, sort of like a missile had hit it. And it was all a little bit strange on that one. And then like I said, there was, where else was it? The passengers fought them,
Took
didn't they?
down
On
one,
train?
yes.
Took the one down in the field. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And obviously you had the two at the towers, the Pentagon, and I'm sure there was.
And there was another one, I think, too.
Yeah,
I can't remember. That's sad that I can't remember what happened to that one.
And then all the stuff that I've seen afterwards of what was it, Building 7 or whatever, World Trade Center 7, the smaller building next to it that went down as well. And it went down looking like it had been a pre-planned explosive sort of like, and just went down. It was sort of like, it's hard to tell. Those two, they were massive buildings and they come down.
Yeah.
How much that affected everything around it. Did it fall? I don't think it actually fell onto that next building, did it? They sort of literally imploded downwards, both.
It didn't slant. They pretty much.
So without something happening to that, why was that building? Fuck me, just the smallest of earthquakes would have knocked it down or something.
Yeah.
It just seemed a bit strange that completely come down as well. It was aliens.
Jason.
It was, mate. It was fucking illegal aliens, I think. Yeah, see, Patriot, Frostbite, you don't believe it. It was, the cameras were off. How the fuck do you put the cameras off on somewhere like that? The Pentagon. It's like.
Once again, we see what they want us to see, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Two sides.
So that was very strange.
And then some.
That sort of did, because if that was faked or homegrown or whatever, or partly sort of like for whatever reason, I mean, Christ, the things that happen in this world, latest pandemic and that, a man-made fucking pandemic that's killed fucking millions over the world. What else can happen? It's like it literally is. That's why I watch a lot of films. I think since the 80s I've always watched films, because seems to be inventions and things that get invented and things that happen have happened in a film that was made 30 fucking years ago, sort of thing.
Right.
That's why we're all waiting for the zombie apocalypse so we can go out and just shoot people in the head. Fucking great fun.
Just go out and whack them.
That's it. Shaun of the Dead. Just I'll get my albums and throwing them at them.
That's why I keep saying, man, I really hope, like with the gas and fuel, I don't want it to turn into one of those Mad Max fucking apocalyptic fucking ends up.
Yeah, Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, fucking films like that. It's a brilliant, brilliant film. And it's like so easily done. And I'm sure some madman somewhere's like, yeah, I'll do that. And then gets in his little lab.
I'm going to take over the world.
I want $1 billion.
Yeah.
You guarantee his accent to be British because we're always the bad guys in all fucking movies, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
That's it. Oh, I think we'll do it this way. Ha ha.
I'm going to take over the world.
It is scary though, and you have
the
tornadoes in the back of your mind that have the capabilities to be like, oh, fucking see a bottle rocket reach America from.
I mean, you got
from Korea.
Try and get in the mindset of the people that do run the countries, the people that have got all the money and the power that goes with it. What would that do to you? You two lovely people, but if you had billions and you could do whatever the fuck you wanted. There's nothing that can stop you doing anything you want that you can possibly think up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you're bored of doing, you know, oh, I've gone fucking surfing. I've got a yacht. I've done this flying. I've done this, that, and the other. It's all boring until you start controlling people and controlling things that happen in countries.
Right now, you make me
the
think
world.
of those movies like Hostel, where people go, you know, tourists go on vacation, and then you're being in. Whoever pays the most for you, like, what do you want? You want an American? You want a freaking Brit? You want
shit like that. I was watching a stream
oh my God.
yesterday, and I went and fact checked what this bloke said on there. And he was an alien hunter, and he was on this.
Thanks so much for coming, Metal Detecting 6.
And he was on about how many people go missing in the UK every year, and asked the bird to guess and everything. And I'm thinking hundreds, you know, maybe 1,000 or two. And he was on about 165,000 people go missing in the UK yearly. And it was like, fuck, that sounds fucking wrong. And then he's come back and said, and then I got fact checked on it. He got fact checked on it by the person that he was like being interviewed by. I think it was on a sort of BBC program or something. And they said, no, it's our research checks it's 185,000. And I was like, this bloke's either full of shit or what? So I went and had a little Google, and apparently since 2020, there's 5,300 unsolved cases. This is just in the UK. So that's like a fucking way different. But they were sort of talking about, like, if I thought my mum's gone missing and then she turns up down the shops or whatever, that's a
Oh, yeah. My kid's been missing for 3 hours. Yeah.
It made sense, but I wanted to hear what, you know, it's like when people say what something's sold for on eBay, or, you know, what they're selling something for on eBay, and then you go and look and see what it's actually sold for, and you're like, you're fucking dreaming, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's only sold for half the price before. You know, you sort of checking up, and it's like, right, but that's still a fucking lot of people. 5,300 that they're unsolved, and that's in 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell! I didn't expect it to be that high. You know what I mean? So in America, obviously, you've got, you know, if you exponentially do it, then what, you're going to have 10 times more than that sort of thing that are totally unsolved. People going missing. They were going on about fucking aliens and all that sort of shit. No, people go missing when they find out things or talk about things.
Or you come across the wrong fucking sicko.
You've got billions, and some cunt's fucking with one of your companies that isn't even sort of known to you, but may possibly be connected to you or something. You know, what's your choice? It's sort of like, you know, you pay them money, that just enforces the fact that you've done something wrong. They disappear. There's no fucking problem anymore, is there? It's simple.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to post a link or not, Bean, but
I don't work on the top bit. She's put an old link.
Oh, so no, yeah. When I know I forgot to undo it.
I went on there and it said
that was from my Friday stream that I canceled. Sorry, people.
This stream is finished, and I was like, huh? What? Hang on, go back to YouTube.
I know.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I know. Now I gotta. Sorry. I gotta go on my phone to be able to pin it. So I haven't been back on it to unpin it.
Stop making excuses.
Did I show it?
Sort it out, woman.
Yeah, Alaska has had 8K missing since 1988.
Since 1988.
Well, I'm so glad it was confirmed that it was an old link, because I was there like that doing.
Oh my word! Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Come on! It's
Let me 10 p.m. I fixed that. I never even thought of it.
I was a bit pissed off. I actually thought, huh. Well, Jeff has obviously been sent a link then, because he didn't it, so he's special.
No, I had to do the same damn thing. I was like, Bean.
Yeah, he said post the link. I said I did. I always do. He goes, yeah, that was an old one or something. I went, oh my god.
And you
Because
still
I
haven't
actually
sorted
went
it.
in the studio and it said, I went to write, put the link or something, and it said, I'm pretty sure you deleted this freaking live stream. I went, oh my God, I didn't, it's from fucking Friday. So I had to go back to the dashboard and delete that stupid stream. But
Give me an ice pop. Share the ice pop.
Oh, he's chilling. He's eating.
How are you coping with the heat anyway, Rob?
you need to send me your mailing address so I can send all the Sour Patch stuff we got to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a box of stuff for you and your son. That's for sure. He's going to love it.
Me. Not him. Me.
Cool.
We enjoyed the Aaron show with him getting you in shit and stuff the other night.
Tell you yaps more than you, Rob.
Oh, I can't pin it up. I'm going to probably end the streams pretty soon anyways, because we just hit the 3-hour mark. And I don't know. I don't even know what the frick time it is. It's 1 o'clock. Okay.
Is your email in the channel description?
Yes. It's in the About Us. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. Because I would definitely want to get that to you guys so you're not waiting forever, because we still got to build up Rosas and send it to her.
He'll be able to sample some of that first thing in the morning. He's got all day to wear it off then. Yeah, and have an hour after lunch. He don't need it at the moment. He keeps on and on and on. I started work at 6:30 this morning, and we finished at 10:30 because of the massive heat wave that we've got in the country. I get home, and literally within 5 minutes, I'm out, and I was asleep for 4 hours. And then all of a sudden I wake up, and there's nothing worse than having a midday nap, because you wake up feeling rough anyway. And then I got him going on. Oh, no.
Welcome to summer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Naps are great, mate. It's like, get up for a nap, spark one up, and then you go for a nap again.
It's just so hot here at the moment. It really is. It's like we're keeping the doors closed because it's cooler indoors. Yeah, outdoors.
All the concrete and bricks and everything like that. It's like at my mum's. It's not too bad if you go and set up the garden. It's got like trees and the canopy sort of bit over, but it's open on the sides.
I'm in the studio at the moment, so the blind's open a little bit.
Oh, I keep my blinds closed.
Yeah, you could cook an egg.
If I know it's going to be a scorcher the next day, them blinds stay closed. I'm not letting any of that heat in. Blah blah blah. I get the AC going right now, honey.
we don't have air conditioning in the UK unless you buy one of these, separate machines. We don't have them built into the houses here because we're not really equipped. We like that, Rob. We don't have the heat that you guys have that require it. So if normally any other time we'll have one door open and another door to have a nice breeze coming through. But it's just so hot out there at the moment that there's no warm breeze, there's no cool breeze. It's a warm breeze.
Fan up, isn't it? Fan up, and you literally getting by. The only place you're going to be cool is underground or by the sea, where you get a sea breeze coming or something.
No, there is another place, and I went shopping on the way home just to walk through the refrigerated area.
Yeah. Or any department store really will have like AC on usually.
I know there's nothing. I know there's nothing in here that I really want to look for, but it's cool.
People are like, "What are you doing, hey man?"
You walk into the Tesco's Express up the road from me.
It's going to be hot today. Yeah.
They're caning it by the door.
Test drive.
Aaron. Yeah. They've got some sweets for us. Bean down the bottom there. She's going to post some of those sours out.
Oh, not sour heads or sour patches.
Well, basically, a lot of the sour stuff that they got in the States. So Thank you.
Wait, wait, wait.
Hey, she's got the box right here.
Thank you.
I know that tape. That was an Amazon box.
So, say thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to see what's in it, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Yeah, oh yeah, you want to see what's in it?
Okay.
Open Pandora's box.
Hey, Rob.
We got one of these Sour Patch Kids watermelon.
We'll have to do a little a mail call video to say thank you, and we'll have to try them in the video as well.
Not really.
So
Hold
tell
on.
me what-
I forgot to do this.
There you go.
There we go. Sour gummy worms candy. And then we just said, you know what? We went on Amazon. And we got
Jesus Christ!
2 pounds. 2 pounds.
of all different sour
Sour
stuff
Jack,
in
sour-
there.
Oh
Your
my
face is going to be like a
God.
twisted lemon.
They're like little
No,
Halloween
not
ones,
2
you know,
pounds.
you won't get
It's
too
2
shocked.
pounds in weight. Not £2
Oh,
in
he
money.
used it
£2
£2,
in money.
didn't
That's quite heavy.
Yeah.
He thought they were from Lidl's, a cheap pack of 2 quidders.
Yeah, the ones that they advertise as sours and they barely touch the sides. Like, really? Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what we're gonna get a whole bag of mixture.
What, eh?
Do you know any candies in your country which have like been banned?
Banned.
There's a few, but
Oh, no longer available?
yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was a kid, we used to have it was caramel that was dipped in chocolate. But before it was dipped in chocolate, they braided it. Like 3
Ooh.
pieces of
The Curly
caramel.
Whirly.
And it was called a marathon bar. I don't think they make those anymore.
That wasn't the Snickers bar then, was it? That's not what we had. We had the Snickers bar, but it was called a marathon.
Oh, really? Yeah, no,
Yeah, they changed it
the
to
Snicker
Snickers.
bar is, like the bar.
Yeah.
And that's got caramel and peanuts, and it's dipped in the chocolate.
There you go. That's your question answered. Ta-da. Yeah.
Bye, Rob.
It would
Bye-bye.
remind you guys of the Curly Whirly dipped in nuts and chocolate.
Yeah,
Curly
yeah.
Whirly.
I had my Turkish
Nice.
delight through.
Curly
I got my bag of
Whirly.
Turkish delight
Cadbury.
through
I
this
love
morning.
Cadbury. That's good.
Did you
That's
get
when my postman
did you ever
came
try
well
the
early.
picnic?
Picnic.
See, I hated those as kids because it had the raisins in it. This is the first time that I would have tried this since I was a kid.
There's lumps of biscuit and raisins in a sort of toffee crunchy.
Yeah, what
It's
kid
fucking
wants to
weird.
eat
It's weird.
raisins?
We used
not
to
what
have
I
this
would
thing. It was
find.
called a chunky bar that was square, but it was like 4 pieces, but it was thick. And that used to have raisins and nuts.
You can toast
Yeah,
the
nuts
peanut,
as well, isn't it? Yeah, peanut.
but you can taste the flavour of the raisins in it as well. I think
The other one that was a weird one was Topic.
I love that one. That was walnut, wasn't it? Hazelnut.
Hazelnut, yeah, I
hazelnut.
think, yeah. Topic was like caramel.
As you get older, your taste buds change. That is actually quite nice.
Yeah.
And even better
do,
because
I
it's
think
been in
they
the
do.
fridge.
Does remind me of like a frozen turd with bits of sweet corn sticking out of it, though. There you go.
That almost looks like a chocolate payday.
A Baby Ruth.
Oh, there you go. Even better.
But it's got
That
quite
one's
a
more
combination in that
baby.
one.
Yeah,
Peanut.
does Baby Ruth's have raisins in them?
No, it doesn't have raisins.
Just peanuts and chocolate
Yeah.
and caramel.
Caramel.
See, we know that one from Goonies, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was Rocky Road.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try one of those because of that film. It was like, oh, baby Ruth!
Hey, Bean, throw him a Baby Ruth in the box, too.
Charleston chews. What are those?
Okay, let me write that down.
I'll tell you what, if that one comes, I'm going to frame that one because we don't get them over here, do we?
What's that?
Baby Roots?
No.
No, that
Okay.
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
Don't
sure.
have to get a frame made up for that one.
Okay, I gotta go grocery shopping. Well, not grocery shopping, but I gotta pick up some food, like 2 days worth of food. So I will look and see if they got them in the candy aisle.
Rob,
Do you want any money towards the posting, Beans? Just let me know.
No.
I'll make sure to get yours to you through Rosa.
Wow.
And the baby
Next, I still gotta make roses up too.
because she's got a care package coming from me and the Clarks. Which
She started all this shit, didn't she?
You'll put it in there. You'll put a note on it or whatever, and she'll tell it, "Oh, fuck off."
Yeah,
And she'll fucking do it on a live just to wind me up.
Yes,
I'll
Dave.
do it.
And she started all this.
Yes, I just showed Jason and his son what they're getting, so they're psyched.
They're all hyped on sugar.
But yes, we have gone 10 minutes past the 3-hour mark, and
We're good at doing that. Carry on.
that's like way more than I've ever done. Really.
In the picture,
Rob's good at that. He's good at delaying you ending a live stream. He's done it to me on countless times, to the point where he's even kept me on for a couple of hours.
Another PA Patriot prospecting. No, like I said, I'm usually, for the most part, have nothing to do. I'm home other than housework and taking care of the dogs and shit. But like I could sit here all day and shit, but I do gotta go grocery shopping. And hubby just came in and said, "Wow, you're still on." I know, I'm going soon. But we want to keep the peace and have everybody happy all around, right?
Take care, Patriot. He's back to work. Poor bugger.
So at this point, you guys, I'm going to tell the chat. Thank you all for coming. Oh, he thought he's tying by pretty much. Thanks so much for swinging by. Thanks for chilling with me for freaking 3 hours, you guys. I really appreciate it. Time just flies when you're having fun, huh? You don't even.
I would have been on earlier if I wasn't asleep. I do apologize.
Oh, don't worry. I'm happy to have you now, so I'm glad that we get to show you what you guys
I can't believe I let American royalty down. I can't believe it.
Bob, thank you for coming on. You are awesome. Thank you for sharing your experiences. Come back.
Well, it's in America. I'm telling you, I can't get done.
If you can't come, for the real thing.
Everything I said was fictional. It's all a lie. I just made it. There we go.
It's just Rob's point of view.
Jeff, as always, thank you so much for coming up and being here and holding the floor when I got to deal with my dog. Those kind of problems. I only have that problem when I have a live stream.
That's what community's all about.
We know somebody else in the UK that only has a problem with their dog when they're doing a live stream. And he's become accustomed to it. He knows what time it is. He knows he's going to get a treat if he acts it, so he keeps on doing it.
Oh my god, that is too funny. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to grab my outro. Hopefully. Thanks again, guys. Feels like we're on one of those daytime freaking games. Right? Yeah. Oh my god. You guys are too funny. Thank you so much. Nice. Thank you guys so much. Everybody in the stream, I hope you're doing that. Thank you all.
That's our exercise done for today. Well done.
Right?
Nice.
I'm sweating.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
Oh my God, I appreciate all of you being here with me today. And we'll do this again. Well, we'll have the stream. No promises as who's going to be here, but we'll do it again on Friday. So
Awesome.
until then, you guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for being
Love
here.
you all.
Peace
one.
out.
Bye.
I'm not going to kick you. I'm just going to end broadcast.
Well, we're going to stay on. Ha.